fire in your mind more than any Rule 34 image can. This is SCNS Live.
And that's just wrong.
I know, isn't it great?
That's gross.
I'm trying to expand the stuff I do here.
Yeah,
the intro of the show.
Okay,
anyway,
dude.
This is another week of SCNS Live. The Professor Christopher Danger is over there in the control booth. Hello, sir.
Oh, hello, sir. Hello, sir. You know, let me put myself on camera so I look pretty. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. We've got a...
I'm not logged into the chat room yet. So
yeah, I'm logged behind me here, so I can see myself in infinity behind me.
Is that like... the speakers are off for that, right?
Yeah, the speakers are off.
Okay, good.
I made sure while we were testing it earlier.
Oh, I see.
And plus, by the way, for everybody that joined us early, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
People joined us early?
Yeah, we had one person. Here you go. I'll put you girls back on camera. By the way, this episode is sponsored by... Oh, let me give a quick sponsor. This episode is sponsored by Jason eating a big bowl of crap and Rob played on his phone and drinking a beer.
I really wanted to finish this before we went on air, but I couldn't.
Well, don't feel bad. Rob filled his gullet full of Arby's before he got in here. It's fish sandwich time. It's Lint at Arby's.
Damn, that's good. Anyway, this is homebrew, by the way, right here.
Is that
Mick Roberts Reserve right there.
Piss Waller Brow?
You know what? After I finish this class, I'm gonna chuck it at you. All right?
Bring it.
But that would be contradictory to this week's topic, which we are talking about
Violence.
Well, not so much violence. The backlash that we've been getting as gamers.
Oh yeah.
This has been ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
You know what? I've been trying to be cool about it.
Be cool, baby. Be cool.
No, to hell with that, man.
Come on now, man. Please, Hammond. Don't
seriously,
hurt him.
if they're gonna say like, "Oh, video games are causing violence," now look, I understand that there have been some recent tragedies. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And everybody always looks for something to blame it on, but honestly, this is some personal responsibility stuff right here.
I agree.
Are we broadcasting? Oh.
Yeah, we're broadcasting. Okay. I'm watching right behind me here.
Oh, cool. I need to get to the Justin TV channel.
You see, Jason's not prepared because he's eating his big bowl. That's what I said. Yeah, anyway. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, Beaker.
Anyway.
By the way, what you sipping on there, Rob?
Oat soda.
Oat soda, my favorite.
That ain't what I gave you because that damn sure ain't what I'm drinking. Oh, there'll be shots later. So anyway.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
This show is just getting classy real quick.
No, there is nothing classy about this week's show.
No, I'm sorry. We're not a classy group of people anyway.
No, man. I mean, for what, like 3 weeks now, we've been dealing with this crap.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's face it. There's always been that whole, we're going to pin the violence to something else.
Oh, yeah.
Besides the responsibility of the person who did it. Mm-hmm. And now it's gamers. Apparently,
dude, we've always been, let me put it this way. Gamers have always been a target. They've always been an easy target, from guys like Leland Yee to this week.
I sent him a message on Twitter. Right?
Did you give him the middle? Did you give him the high finger salute, man?
Not exactly.
You should have.
Kind of more of a verbal.
It was kind of a verbal one.
Yeah. You didn't.
That's what it was.
Now you didn't. Now hopefully you did not
tell him to go attempt something on his own person,
involving his head going in an orifice. No, not
Chris,
that.
you don't need to make a voice. You must not make a asterisk. I don't know.
I think that's the censor thing that kicked on the channel.
This is Cesar's.
I'm Cesar.
No, he's he's not from here.
Where's he from?
He's South America somewhere.
Okay.
He's an international fan. Anyway, what we're talking about, Cesar, is there have been some rash shootings here, and people have been blaming it on gamers. Well, they've been trying to find anything. Oh, violent movies. When did they stop blaming books, dude?
I think about the time that.
Because.
Is that your phone?
Huh?
Did I just hear?
I don't know what that was.
I
think that was
my
your
finger.
Okay. Well, let's see. We got into this a little bit last week. It's like, okay. By the way, Jason's eating his food here, so I'm going to switch to my camera for a moment, so you don't have to see him gnaw on it. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, it's like throughout history, we've always blamed popular media. We blame books. We blame scrolls. Socrates got blamed for encouraging radical thought back in ancient Greek times. I mean, it's always the person who is bringing the popular culture out is always going to get blamed. Rock and roll got blamed for people being hoodlums and juvenile delinquents in the 50s. I mean,
Yep.
hell, you couldn't until the mid 70s have a guy on TV wearing a black leather jacket and riding a motorcycle, like Fonzie on Happy Days, because they thought he was a hood.
That's my everyday life.
Yeah,
Much like when I was playing Dungeons and Dragons when I got to high school.
Oh yeah, man.
Everyone was like, "Oh, he's a devil worshiper and this and that."
He worshipped the devil.
I was like, "Okay, yeah, sure, I worship the devil."
Right on, dude.
They just, I mean, like I said a couple weeks ago, this blame is just being directed in the wrong directions.
Oh yeah, dude. I've been saying this for a long time. Is that you can't. Instead of taking responsibility for the root cause of the problem, which is, you could get into it. It's mental illness. It's free availability of guns to the mass populace who don't really need a gun. Unfortunately, when that's brought up,
a whole other discussion.
I know, dude. But I'm just bringing this up. What I'm saying is that instead of going out and blaming popular culture for your problems, take some self-responsibility. It's like I got into this the other day with somebody. Is when you get into gaming, it's like it's always been an easy target. Well, we were talking about this the other day. Lamar Alexander, the knucklehead representative from Tennessee, who probably hasn't played a game since, I don't know, maybe Asteroids.
The last thing he played was pinball.
Pinball?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. maybe a nice game of shuffleboard. Boy, let me tell you, shuffleboard, that makes people violent, especially old folks.
Oh, yeah.
They get insane over that.
Bocce ball?
Horseshoe, son, that's where it's at.
Horseshoe. What are you talking about? No, it's the shuffleboard.
Well, they could be Irish. I'm gonna throw a rock.
Throw a rock. I'll throw a caber through your window.
It's a big rock.
That's a. Oh God. No. Anyway, but in all seriousness, you cannot. It's like ever since there has been violence, people have tried to find an excuse for it. Oh, okay. Well, we'll blame popular culture. We'll blame movies. We'll blame TV. We'll blame video games. We'll blame comic books. I mean, they did that in the 40s and 50s, and that got us the comic book code. I think we talked a little bit this last week.
Yeah.
Is that you basically have to find a scapegoat for people just being dicks. People going and getting a loaded weapon and then shooting up a school or a courtroom or.
Yes, we just had one.
Yeah, we had one here in Dallas. We had one here near Dallas today. We have people that are just incredibly insane,
mentally unstable.
Exactly. And like
see, the thing that happened today, it wasn't like a shooting spree.
It
was a district attorney. This guy was targeted.
Oh yeah, I know.
So,
but how's that? But of course, with all the talk here lately, somehow we're going to take it back to guns. You like Beta Ray Bill there? Anyway.
I always thought he looked like, I couldn't tell what was Beta Ray Bill. Was he a dog? Was he a horse?
I can't think of the name of him right now.
And for the longest time with all these shootings going on, I was like, man, is someone trying to get this bill really passed or get some type of new gun laws passed? Or it's like, we'll take this suicidal crazy kid.
What happened with that shooting in Atlanta today?
Oh, yeah, dude. Or, or we can even go back and discuss, all the way back to Columbine,
yeah,
they had availability to weapons, they had all this, that, we put it was just two sick kids who...
And they tried to blame that on music.
They tried to blame that on music, they tried to blame it on movies, tried to blame it on gaming. And it's like the problem is you can't blame popular culture for people's problems. You got to blame the people for their problems. Sometimes you can blame their parents for being idiots, having them. But a lot of times, you gotta remember people gotta take responsibility for their own actions. I mean, it's like saying, okay, well, I'm 400 pounds, but I blame McDonald's for that. You can't blame. But you know what I mean? I'm serious. People will go. It's like somebody wants to blame somebody for their stupidity. That's just human nature.
Yeah, and even though I know you were making a joke about the whole McDonald's thing, there was someone who won a suit like that.
Yeah, I know, and it's the whole concept of in a world where basically people could sue for dropping hot coffee in their lap at a McDonald's, or taking a hairdryer and throwing it in the...
Wait.
Yeah.
You're I'm sorry. You're kind of going off on it.
Well,
did you ever look up the story of the woman that got burned by the hot coffee?
Yes, I heard about it. But what I'm saying is that we're in a culture that we want to blame others for our problems. Now, I can admit, there are some fault at some companies. If you do something stupid, companies should pay. I think if your company is a multi-billion dollar corporation and you don't play right, you don't fly right, stay straight, and you hurt people, be it maybe unintentionally, but still you hurt them. Yeah, I think you should pay for your stupidity. But no, what I'm saying is that there are people, again, that don't want to take the responsibility for their actions. They want to go milk society and say, hey, let's blame. Oh, I'm going to go play. I don't know. We'll pull Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 3, 4. Black Ops 2, whatever. And I'm going to blame Black Ops 2 for me going out and taking out some people of a certain race, creed, color, religion. It's a load of crap. I'm serious. It's just bull. Oh, hello, viewers.
What? Huh? That was me.
I just saw your post.
That was me. Anyway.
No, seriously. But you cannot blame, like I said, popular culture for that. You can't.
I mean, at one point they tried to blame Duck Hunt.
Oh.
Did they really?
Yes. Duck Hunt at one point got blamed because, basically that was just more like, there's a gun with the game.
Oh, boy. Well, you know what? I would blame, that's like saying, hey, Nintendo, you included a robot with the original entertainment system. Are you teaching me about robotics as well? I mean,
nice try.
Oh, come on. I'm just reaching for straws here. Here, I'm putting Beta Ray Bob right there. Anyways, but I mean, as long as I've been gaming since I was a kid. It's like, okay, well, I'll play Contra. We'll find something to blame on Contra.
But if you're going to make that comparison, okay, so what? We got one case? How many people are gaming? There is no
millions upon millions, sir.
I mean, if that's the case, the three of us right now would not be doing this. We'd be out killing a bunch of people.
Well, I don't know about me, but you possibly.
I don't know about that, yeah. I'd probably play the no Russian board on Modern Warfare. Just over and over. And that was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Where you get to walk through the airport and just shoot everything you see.
Yeah.
But there is that. This is an outlet.
Oh, yeah.
The problem is there are people with mental illness. And that's where it lies. It lies with the mental illness. Now, with the gun debate that's going on, there are arguments on the right, on the left. There are stupid ones, and there are
stupider ones.
And some of them have validity. But the basic thing is these are random, isolated things that you cannot predict sometimes.
I know. It's like me saying, okay, it's just like the guy that walks into a 7-Eleven and tries to rob it. You don't know when it's going to happen. It will eventually happen because it is there. There is something that's a temptation. Oh, I don't know, maybe they're hard up, they can't pay their bills, so they're going to rob a 7-Eleven, knock a 7-Eleven or a liquor store over so they can, buy their baby diapers or something. But
usually it's not baby diapers.
I know. I'm just using that. I'm using the nice version. I'm not saying. I was going to say meth.
Crack.
Meth.
Crack. Mine?
No.
But I will agree. Have the video games gotten more violent?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
Yes.
I look at it this way.
If I can beat a dude to death with a big pink dildo.
That's a purple one. That's Saints Row the Third, sir.
That does tell me something.
But it's also over the top. And also, you can fly a VTOL in there and blow things up.
From the chat room, South Korea would be the deadliest place on earth. Kim Jong Un would be afraid to even look at that border funny. This is true. Who is that? I know who that is.
Yeah, actually, I'm reading what he's saying. Yeah, has crime rates dropped over time? Yeah, absolutely. We're
a culture of gamers who do this for an outlet, and now people looking for something to blame this tragedy on, which I'm not trying to lessen the tragedy.
I know, but
there's a good point. Have an overall crime rate's been dropping for decades.
Yeah, it has been.
Yes, they have. Yeah. So something's clearly working.
Yeah, it's called law enforcement's doing their job. It's making sure that they lock people up behind bars that need to be behind bars. It's I don't.
Well,
go ahead.
Personally, when I was a kid, and this is one of the things besides a good upbringing by my grandparents.
Uh-huh.
One of the things that kept me on the straight and narrow was one night I snuck down to the living room when I thought everybody else was asleep to watch the HBO late at night.
Hey, dude, I used to watch Skinamax at 11 at night.
Yeah, well, when you're 12, you shouldn't be really watching the HBO at late at night because I saw the jail special.
Oh, wow.
In its entirety.
That scares
You're talking
you
about
straight, man.
Scared Straight?
Is that the one with the guy talking about?
Or is it Oz?
No, it wasn't
No, he
Oz.
was-
No,
yeah,
I wouldn't be that
Oz.
young. No, this is the one where the guy was talking about the salad tossing.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that was at America Undercover where they went to jail.
To this
Yeah.
day, I feel as though I should send that guy a thank you letter and just tell him you kept me out of jail because I did not ever want to meet you.
I'll toast your salad, boy.
That's gross, Josh.
I wonder if he's doing his tradition, his hand signal that he's known for when he does that. Anyways, but yeah, in all seriousness, yeah, but I think really, I mean, gaming gets a bad rap because it's entertainment. It's seen as art. I mean, it is becoming an art form. It's like motion pictures. Motion pictures were just seen as some sort of cheap diversion up until the talkies came around.
Who was this senator that was they tried to say because she was a World of Warcraft player?
Oh, what's her name?
And she won. I know she won.
Oh, yeah, she did.
Which that was awesome.
Yeah, and I was just like,
Suck
oh yeah. No, but what I was, but yeah,
Although she did play a dirty rogue for the Horde, so
she has no class.
Yeah, I mean,
You guys could blow me. It's all about the Horde.
About the whores?
The Horde.
for the Alliance. There.
I love this comment. Katamari Damacy taught me to eat mushrooms and destroy the universe. Hey,
That game right there, yeah.
yeah. Oh boy, what's the beginning of the game with the dancing panda bears? It just makes no sense going from there.
No, it doesn't. And I have it and still play it to this day.
Oh, we
So,
love Katamari.
I love rolling a big ball that'll, like, what are you doing, little microphone?
I think it's time to get you a new mic stand.
There, I guess. Okay.
Yes, Chachi, we did say that about you. But anyways,
Yeah.
in all serious, but yeah, I mean, it's like we were saying, films in the 20s, originally when Edison came up with his, kinetoscope and, came up with the original invention of motion pictures. Yeah, it was seen as just some sort of, lollygagging treat. And then it became an art form, when the talkies came around and, people were dared to shoot, original ideas, and of course, the golden age of film. Nobody thinks of film as some sort of cheap, thrill these days. I think of it as an art form. Same with music. I mean, from the earliest days of guys banging stones on stones, or doing things like that.
Banging stones on stones.
Banging stones on things and making noise. Yeah.
They bang rock together, make fire.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. I was looking through some of the news stories here.
Oh, we'll talk about that in a little bit. But anyways, yeah, all seriousness is that, and of course, popular music, sure, it rifles others. I mean, we all grew up during the, we were talking about this I was talking about this recently, but we all grew up in that era of gangster rap. We grew up in the late 80s, early 90s of the NWAs, the EPMDs, the Ghetto Boys, stuff like that.
I grew up in the projects, and yeah, you get some guys that be like, they're all hardcore and everything. Those guys are mostly talk.
Yeah, mostly. But
They listen to a little too much NWA.
I listened to, dude. I lived in the burbs and listened to
NWA. You were the white kids that screwed up for all the black kids.
I was angry. I was an angry child.
You were the white kids that brought home that album, and parents were like, "Oh God!"
He was B-Rad from the boot.
Wow.
You see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing right now?
I would like to say that was also as a black man. That was a horrible black impersonation, by the way. Yes, it was.
That you didn't see Malibu's Most Wanted.
Oh yeah.
B-Rad from the boot. What up, son?
I tend not to watch Jamie Kennedy just because it kind of.
Did you see his New Year's Eve special that he did?
I tend not to watch Jamie Kennedy.
Oh God, it was a train wreck, man.
At all, ever.
I don't either. You know what? Jamie Kennedy wants me to. Once, if I watch something like that, I want to go out and commit a violent act. He drives me to that. He's God. But anyways, no. But it's like, hell, people thought Elvis was going to lead to the downfall of Western civilization. I mean, his shaking hips and his and his amazing ways. Hell, people thought the Beatles were the Antichrist. I mean, everybody thinks at some point or another, popular culture is going to take down civilization. I mean, I remember in the 80s, dude, we were talking about, in the 80s with heavy metal. All these preachers coming out saying, "Oh, these people are going to go to hell.
They have no morality.
They have no morality. They sin, or they have no soul. Pray for them."
And what happened after that? The record exec said, "Okay, we're going to push the satanic image."
Yeah.
Because most of the bands that have all that stuff and
it was good press for
Number the Beast or whatever,
Yep.
yeah, it was good press, and
Same,
people ran out and freaking bought it.
That's what got a lot of
Dude,
Stryper
my
albums
parents
bought.
hate this. I'm gonna go get it.
Dude, I think that's what got Stryper some business. Oh yeah, whoever sent songs as to hell with the devil,
Honestly, you know what I find weird though, as an older gamer now, as with children of my own, that I can't play those violent video games around them.
Right.
So at what point am I going to be able to have fun again, and not have to deal with I can't let my son see me headshot somebody.
Well, here's
for me, it's not really the violence in the game, because I know you're going to raise your kid right. For me, it would be more the language. But if your parent that just walks around all day,
that will be the major issue with raising my kids.
Oh yeah,
That's my fault, and that is my downside as a parent. But we've gotten to the point now I can do do as I say, not as I do. So moving on.
Okay.
What? It's working. No. I can cuss all I want to. You cuss, I'll beat your ass.
Oh, anyway, but yeah, I mean, geez, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, but yeah, especially, dude, I'll tell you a game, and I'm a GTA fan. I love GTA. Okay, I'll be honest. I like the GTA games because, especially on the PC, you can mod the hell out of them, and they look awesome.
Oh, okay.
I've got an Iron Man. I've got my Iron Man outfit in GTA 4 that I fly around. Use the hand blasters, blow people away. It's kind of cool. Also got a DeLorean.
It's called cheating, is what that is.
I got a DeLorean, man.
Yeah, that's cheating.
Get that baby up to 88 miles an hour. No, there's a lot of people that build these mods, and they build they actually take real world cars, they mod them into the game, and they look really cool.
Oh, okay.
But there's but it's like, okay, getting on GTA. Okay, I liked GTA 3. I liked Vice City.
Vice City was great.
Vice City was one of the best games ever, or one of the best of that series. I could not get through San Andreas for two reasons. A, they were trying to make it Boys in the Hood. And B, it was like every other word was bomb this, bomb that. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm somebody who can watch, a Tarantino movie and watch him drop bombs like that. But I'm playing the game, it's like, I just feel so dirty watching this. I felt dirty. Then I got hot coffee. And, it's like, I'm going to quit playing this game now. Oh, and then, no, GTA 4, awesome. It's still kind of rough, but it's fun. But no, I like to play adult games because I'm an adult. I mean, I don't have any kids. I don't have any. I have two cats. Those are my children. But I don't see them going out and learning bad habits from me. Learning to slap people. Well, I do admit one of my cats has been slapping the other. So it's learned behavior. No, I don't. I love what JH just said.
Hey, Wraith wrapped principal photography at 2 a.m. this morning. Congratulations, Chach.
Congratulations, Chach.
So when do I get to see the movie? Now. Now it's good.
That'll be sometime in 2019.
Don't we have like a drinking game or something whenever I burp? No, it's not a clap.
By the way, if Jason burps, you're supposed to take one shot.
So get some liquor. Where's my liquor?
Pot of liquor.
Where's my liquor?
Dude, you're out. There's none in your...
The hell I am. That's impossible. Is it?
Dude, bad news. We poured it all down the sink. This is an intervention.
Damn it, not another one.
Oh, God.
Actually, I got to talk. We got to do something fun this weekend.
I know you did.
Hold on. I'm talking, Chris.
Go ahead. I don't care.
Hey, Rob, remember that thing we went to this weekend? Video Games Live? Was that not awesome, dude?
Yeah, it was pretty
Well, the reason I bring it up is because we got to see this great orchestra play this lovely video game music. It was something to behold. Yes, it's empty. If it were heavier with liquor in it It wouldn't fall over anyway.
Yeah,
Tommy
go ahead.
Tommy Tallarico, video game composer, he was actually speaking. This was pretty damn funny, by the way. He was speaking about how people are always saying video games cause violence and that we don't need to look at that. This is art. People are creating things, and everybody kind of gives a big round of applause, and someone in the audience yells, "We should kill them!"
Oh, God.
Just
It was funny.
It was funny. It was like, "Yep, that's Texas." So it's kind of like, damn. Because we're like, yeah, the beauty of games. We should kill those guys. Well, so much for
Hey, let's string them up. Oh, God. But no.
Playing video games has never made me want to kill anybody. More maybe myself for playing the game so long and, sitting around in my underwear at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Smelling like
Well, that was before I got married with kids.
cheese.
Smell like
Now,
nut cheese.
now I can only do that till about 11 a.m. Then you got to change those
Cheese of
diapers.
sadness. Poor Jason. He does still wear a Depend.
But we did go to video games. Oh, and we did go to video games live.
Right on.
And Chris, I feel bad about something.
Oh, go ahead, tell me.
No, I actually genuinely feel bad. While we were there, the guys from Screw Attack were giving away
Oh, I heard.
free tickets to their con, and we were just going to hold it over your head for a couple of days and mess with you. But honestly, I kind of forgot about it. And then we got me and Rob got our emails back saying we confirmed. I was like, oh crap, I forgot to tell Chris. So I'm actually sorry about that.
No, it's okay, man.
I
Cool.
am really sorry about
I'm cool.
that. Because I was just going to make you sweat for a little while because you missed a really good show. And if you haven't
I
watched
know.
that video, go over to our YouTube channel.
It's pretty
it's
cool.
up there. It's been picking up some views. We also did a little skit beforehand, and I don't seem to remember how it ended.
I think you hit the floor.
Something about that.
But then again, when Jason and chemicals get involved, he usually does hit the floor.
Oh, Linda was
Usually.
Huh?
Usually.
What chemicals? These aren't chemicals. This is a beverage.
Dude, it's science at its best. Anyways, so I was saying, but yeah, I have a legitimate reason why I wasn't there.
I know. I'm just giving you crap.
I know,
But I know.
Oh, I got something I could rub in your wound that I could make you I can make you
You're
jealous.
rubbing my wound. That's kind of sick, Chris.
I'm rubbing your womb. Yes.
Ew, what the
I'm touching
hell
your
are you
baby.
talking about? Okay, that's enough. Just stop. You were horrible at this.
I don't care. No, actually, I got it was kind of sad I didn't get to go, but I got a very good opportunity. My cousin is going to he's going for advanced training in the Navy. He's going to be piloting helicopters, and he is eventually going to be based at Kenoi Point, man.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, Marine Corps Base, Hawaii, man.
Did he at any point during the going away party go, dude, you could have gone to Video Games Live. Why are you here?
No, he didn't. But I got one better. He says once he moves, that's right, I get to go there for vacation because I got a place to stay.
You ain't miss anything.
Dude.
And you skipped a groove again.
I know, I missed it.
But we got some stuff coming up. We are going to Sci-Fi Expo.
Bye, Mon Sci-Fi Con.
Would you stop saying that?
Bye, Mon Sci-Fi Con. Coming soon.
It's almost as bad as you and that other reference you do. Always buy my Sci-Fi Con, whatever. I'm hoping Mark Walters comes back on the show, and the next time you call it Buy My Sci-Fi Con, he just levels you.
No, Mark wouldn't level anybody. Mark's a pussycat.
Or he'd pay me to do it. In that case, you're my friend. You're like a brother. But depending on what the payment is, you'll heal. You will heal.
You know
at
what?
some point.
Look, I'm the one that's figured out this whole rig here, so you better be.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Oh, did he get something? What is he getting?
I have no idea.
So, anyways, Jason has just left to go get something, so it's just Rob and myself. Rob, so let's talk sandwiches, especially this time of year.
Sandwiches?
I don't know. I'm just bringing it up. Let's talk fast food this time of year. I noticed earlier you had a fish sandwich from
Nope.
from Arby's.
Roast beef and cheese.
You had a roast beef and cheese?
Yep.
With tartar sauce.
That's for the onion rings.
Dude, why?
Because it tastes good, man.
What? Dude, horsey's better than tartar sauce. Come on.
No, it's not. Mm-mm.
What's wrong with you? So you don't like the horsey sauce?
No, no.
Why not?
It burns my poor little tongue.
What? Are you a little?
I'm a little bitch.
You're a little bitch. That's right. You can't eat horsey sauce. Okay, so we used to always go to Arby's. And then I was thinking about this. When I was a kid, we used to always go to Arby's for two things: potato cakes and Jamocha shakes.
I went for roast beef sandwiches.
You went for roast beef sandwiches too?
That's it. That's all.
Oh, look what the little boy has. Oh, isn't that cute? He's kind of.
Wait for it. Oh, wait a minute. Hands. Ah.
Those were the days.
I understand that there is a G1 Prowl that could possibly be given in ransom for this particular fine hat that I seem to have been picked.
That's not right. You're stretching it out.
I'm not. Hey, what are you trying to say, man?
You got
you got a fat head.
This is true.
What is
It's a curse.
You know what?
That's why I work out. I'm just trying to go into my head.
You know what it's like, dude? It's like a piñata. I wonder if it's full of candy and happiness. If you hit it,
Let's find
hit it
out.
hard enough, will stuff come out.
Nope, just blood.
God.
Oh, she's got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles hat as leverage. Yeah, but I got this one.
I
Just
tell
keeps
you.
my head warm.
So,
I
anyways,
feel like a hipster.
Yeah, dude. No. Anyway, so yeah, Sci-Fi Expo coming up. Let's see. They have got a pretty dang good guest list this time. We got the greatness of Avery Brooks. He'll be there.
Okay.
Yes.
Who else?
Let's see. We've got
I need to interview him.
Chris Lloyd. We've got Leah Thompson.
No,
Would it be cool if we interviewed Avery Brooks and I introduced him as the star of Spencer for Hire? Avery Brooks.
Hawk.
Spencer.
He'll be like this. He'll like,
What's up, Spencer?
I have to do the Avery Brooks face.
I've heard Avery Brooks is a little crazy.
Did you watch The Captains? That documentary Shatner did about all the captains?
Hell no.
Okay. Avery, hang on. I'm gonna put myself on camera for a second because I want to tell you this. Avery was like he was doing the Stevie Wonder all the time that Shatner was talking to him.
Mm.
He's sitting there like this, playing piano, just out of his skull. I like Avery Brooks, but I don't know what he was on that day. He probably is the nicest guy in person, I bet.
It's probably not him being crazy. It's just you don't want to listen to Shatner.
Yeah. He didn't want to listen to Shatner. He just wanted to play jazz piano, man.
He
I would
just wanted
too.
to. It was like, I'm not listening to this fucker. I'm listening to him.
Okay, well, let's see. Okay, so besides this, you've got also Edward James Olmos
Okay.
from TV's Miami Vice. And also the award-winning movie Stand and Deliver and Mi Familia, an American
Hey,
Me.
American Me. Little puppet.
We're the only people that get that reference. God.
Who else do we have? They've announced a lot more guests.
Let's see.
I put in our wish list, but I don't know if that's.
Let's
open.
see. Also, we have James Kylis from BSG. We have Trisha Helfer. So we've got
Ooh,
a
Trisha
skit-
Helfer from
We got a
Supernatural.
skit job.
Yes,
Yeah,
baby.
And also, what was the other show she did?
Bionic Woman? No,
Yeah, she was
She was on. She was the other bionic woman that had two bionic arms.
No. That was Donna played Starbuck in BSG.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Katie Sackhoff.
Katie Sackhoff. James Kylis from, of course, Boaz Galtar. Also from
I want to interview Michonne. Her name isn't really Michonne, I know, but anyway,
Go for it.
Michelle.
it's Denai Gurira.
Oh, the chick from Walking Dead.
Crap!
Somebody calling you?
Somebody's calling.
All right. So you know what?
Who's calling?
So Rob, let's continue. Let's see. We got 3 people from Back to the Future. We've got Doc himself, Christopher Lloyd. We've got Leah Thompson and
Marina Baccarin.
Mariah Beckerin's going to be there. James Tolkien's going to be there.
Yeah, Marina Baccarin's going to be there.
Yeah, she is. Guess who? Oh, dude, Aaron Gray's going to be there.
Oh,
Wilma
really?
Deering. Yes. And guess who else is coming with her? That's right, kids. Gil Gerard. Buck Rogers himself, man.
Is he going to be there?
He's going to be there. They announced it. I'd like to. Okay. I wonder. And we were talking about the last time we were at the con, and I love going to these events because they really put on They've really, really amped up their shows over the past years. Oh yeah, Bruce Boxleitner will be there again. So Tron will be there. Tron will be there. Mr. Scarecrow, aka Scarecrow.
Kevin Sorbo.
Yeah, Hercules will be there, man. Captain Dylan Hunt. Let's see. 2 Monarchs is Lady Deathstrike. I think his fly was open. Jason, that's why Jason left. His fly was open.
Oh, was
Oh.
Oh God.
What? Don't pay any mind to what I'm doing over here.
Oh God.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Well, we're
I'm
talking about
sorry.
guests. We're talking about the
Oh,
guests.
we've,
Yeah. So let's see. You've
We're also
got.
going to have Sam Witwer, who did the lost all audio.
No, we're still on.
No, we're still going.
We're still going, buddy. I'm talking. We're getting audio
Okay.
through the channels. Are you having a hard time hearing?
No, when he moved this.
Didn't you
thing,
say
it just
Kevin
came
Sorbo?
out.
Yeah, Hercules will be there, dude. I was telling my wife that. I was like, look, Angie, she's got.
Yep, the original Buck Rogers. Dude.
I told you Gil Gerard and Aaron Gray's going to be there.
Yeah, the guy I was mentioning, Sam Witwer. He was the one that was the voice and face for The Force Unleashed,
And he's also on
and
Being
also
Human.
on Being Human. Plays
the American version
Yeah.
of Being Human.
playing the vampire Aiden, which
Yeah.
is, I don't know, that story's been going.
I like that.
for me.
I'm actually digging more the UK series. UK series is actually, I think, I hate saying it's a lot more. It's a lot better developed. It's a lot better developed series. And apparently, Jason is currently filling a.
I don't mind what the hell I'm doing. Damn, this thing is deep. I'm listening to you.
Okay. But also, we've also there's also going to be comic book guests. Who do we have? Isn't George Perez going to be there again this time?
Perez is always there.
George Perez is always there, and
Oh,
then
Steve Irwin's going to be there.
Steve Irwin and
Cal Slayton,
Kyle.
Joe Eisma.
Joe. Well, Joe Eisman's always there.
Hey,
I think Joe lives there.
Mark Teixeira is going to be there.
Mark Teixeira, former Texas Ranger
Teixeira.
great.
Dude, I don't like his art. I've never liked his art.
Dude, he might watch this and he might actually
Oh,
slip.
Adam Hughes.
Adam. Right on.
Jim Valentino of Guardians of the Galaxy and Shadowhawk.
Shadowhawk, one of my favorite titles.
Oh, damn.
Also, some friends of mine from a little organization called Subspace Radio are going to be hanging out, doing some awesome stuff there too.
I don't care.
Dude,
Lori's going to be there.
Lori
Holden.
Lori Holden from Walking Dead.
Can we tell her how much we hate her character on the show?
You can. I won't.
God, I hate you on that show. Would that be wrong?
That would be very wrong to say to somebody.
I just hate your character. I mean, oh wait a minute, Jeffrey.
Rob, he has a lot of animosity towards fictitious characters on television.
Oh, I'm with him.
Ah.
When Dale got torn apart, I rejoiced. I was like, finally, he's gone.
They got my initials on.
When Lori got eaten and made her cameo appearance in the next episode in the belly,
Oh, God.
again,
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah.
She's gone.
You're doing this?
She's gone.
No,
finally.
what's messed up is the next day I see him and he's like, it was the episode after Lori died.
Yeah.
And the next episode after that, Rob comes up and so did you catch Lori's cameo last night?
That's so wrong.
No, that's
wrong.
and, you know, we're going to break soon, so I can always just run over.
No, dude, you know, I mentioned somebody they wish they would have got because, you know, of course, I think they may have to pay like a lot of money to get this guy. Of course, I don't think they would, but.
Lou Ferrigno?
No, not Lou. We've already met Lou, and Lou's pretty darn awesome, man. I like him. He needs to come on and hang out with us again.
Speaking of which, I don't know if I mentioned this, but the guys from Video Games Live, Laura Intravia, Tommy Tellerico,
Yeah.
They are class acts.
Okay.
They were very nice to us. We were not actually expecting to attend the show, and that was a pleasant surprise that we got to attend the show. So, did you want to?
No.
Yeah, I love. I was speaking of. I was looking at the photos online, and I saw our friend we saw at North Texas Comic Book Show there.
Oh, we're gonna mention that girl again.
What's her name?
I don't know what her name is. Muse knows.
Did she actually talk about us on the news on Nightcap? Or
I don't
whatever?
know. I never even found the clip. It's not online. Apparently, just aired it and forgot about it. That girl is just a palette swap, though. She was wearing a green dress this time.
I thought she was wearing a green dress last time.
I don't know. It's the same damn dress, it's just a different color.
Same shoes, this high. Yeah.
I don't really. I mean,
She's a.
whatever. I think our operation is better than theirs.
I think ours is a lot more professional.
We're better than the CW33.
The Country Western 33.
Which also, that was Rob's, one of Rob's first outing as our cameraman. And,
Yay, Rob!
dude, you got some awesome footage. And go to our website and check that out. And also, on the YouTube page, I'm going to be releasing songs from the performance.
Okay.
Because we got a couple of them. Unfortunately, we ran out of
Time.
battery.
Oh, no.
Which I'll be taking up a collection for another battery pack.
Dude, that's why they created Kickstarter and Indiegogo.
Yeah, well, until we get one of those going, we need another battery pack. So,
Dude, come on.
but honestly, our gear, the sound, the video came through so well.
It did.
So
did.
we need another battery pack. I'll be working towards that. I'm taking up a collection amongst the group.
An extended battery.
Yes.
Are we gonna get?
It's $100. All right, so everybody put in 20. We can get this.
Rob,
damn
you
thing.
got a collection plate we can start passing around?
If everybody was to put in 20, we can get this damn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I expect Chris to put in more. Actually,
Give.
no.
Throwing in quite a
You
bit.
did
Give
some.
to the Lord until it hurts.
Yeah, I've been giving a lot. Anyway, actually, Chris, you just did something where we're going to be expanding into another market, right?
Well, yes.
I'd like for you to make that announcement.
Well,
while I
I'll
drink
tell you
this
what.
whiskey.
Little premature, but we are now going to start. This is very soon. We're going to start taking our shows, clipping them up, chopping them up. We're going to start working on a weekly podcast. We're going to start putting probably be like a 30-minute little show. We'll be putting clips from out the show, talking about various things, stories, and then we're putting up as a weekly podcast, so you guys can listen.
I thought we were just converting the audio from the shows that we do. I'm not looking to do more work. Whoops.
I can actually take the audio and chop it up. Trust me.
Dude, I've already taken a lot of our videos and just cut them into. I thought you didn't want one. Mr. Give Me a Whiskey Neat comes over here at like 11 a.m. to like, whiskey neat.
He came over to your house to drink whiskey neat at 11 a.m. on what, a Friday?
I did not stretch out your hat. Sorry.
But he did drop it on the floor.
I don't have.
It's not on the floor.
By the way, I don't have that much plasma in me.
Funny.
I can't trade in plasma because I had blood products pre 1985. So sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't be a wuss.
Quit being a girl. He's being a girl.
He's joking, okay? He's
Jeez.
faking. This guy comes over here at 11. He's like, hey, I'm like, hey, what can I get you, man? It's not on the floor. You sold me out. It's on the table in front of this table. I'm turning my ringer off. So
No, but we were. So, anyways, getting back on the con. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. Really, I mean,
we've got some other stuff coming up. Well, actually, we have Sci-Fi Expo coming up.
Oh, yeah.
We're also going to be going out to AllCon doing our coverage there. And we got another North Texas comic book show coming up here soon.
That's what, in April?
Yeah, that's the one we always go to and broadcast.
Yeah,
from
we like
anyway.
every, and I say it this way.
And the tables are cheaper.
Oh.
Yes. So, yeah, we got that. We got AllCon coming up. And we got something else that we got Beer Fest coming up.
Beer Fest.
Which it doesn't have a lot to do with the nerd culture, but it's beer.
No,
so
dude,
we're going.
There are beer nerds, man.
Which
beer
is
nerds
it's
with a K.
I just find it weird that everybody is willing to sign up for this one.
I am going to apologize for the camera work on the Beer Fest.
Look, the only way that you're holding the camera is if I like duct tape it to you or something. It'll be
we're
the
gonna
Rob
give you
Entropy Cam.
Teddy.
Maybe we'll see Palette Swap there.
And we keep
That's your new
seeing.
name, Palette Swap.
I haven't seen any of their work. It's not readily available. Ours is. So there, we're better than they are.
I think we are, and I think we're prettier.
I
Well,
don't know about that one. 'Cause,
no.
Yeah.
Seriously, this girl was wearing a dress so tight, we seriously could not tell. I'm pretty sure she wasn't wearing underwear.
I don't think she was, sir.
No.
When I saw her. No.
No,
I,
there were no.
I saw the outline of her liver in the dress.
Okay.
How big was her liver?
I caught some of her intestines.
The
It
upper,
was a really short dress.
the upper or the lower GI, sir?
That dress was so short she needed 2 hairstyles for it.
Oh. All right. You know what, guys? All right. She might come and interview us one day, so we better be really.
Yeah, and then she'll find this at some point afterwards.
It's like,
I should watch some of their stuff.
Did she recognize you from?
We actually did. I don't know. I don't think she really gives a shit,
No.
but she kind of just went like, "Oh, hey," you know. I think they got offended because last time I was like, "Oh, where can I see you guys' stuff?" And she goes, "We're on the CW 33."
You're on the Country Western 33.
I was like, "Oh," and I did kind of feel like a jackass because I honestly I don't know where they're from, so you know.
Well, let's see.
But she totally went like, "We're on the CW 33."
Oh, speaking of the CW, did you hear the pilot they picked up? They're going to pilot with
No.
Tomorrow People.
Is that more for news?
They are going to read.
I didn't know that they picked it up, but I did see something about Tomorrow People being
Yeah, CW is picking up the pilot. Well, they're going with the pilot. I don't know if they've got a series order yet, but I think they're just doing pilot season right now. That's one of those series that I really think that, with the success of Doctor Who in America, it might actually work.
Are you watching Arrow?
I've caught a couple episodes.
It's definitely filling the angsty role that Smallville seems to have, left behind.
Yeah.
But with a little bit more action, which I still can't believe I'm watching a Green Arrow series.
I'm just waiting for Whitley and Pete to show up.
No, seriously, I'm watching a Green Arrow
it's actually
television
very good.
series. It is good. I mean, it's not that much to it. It's, introduce villain of the week, take him down with arrows, whatever, move on to the next person on the list.
Put him in the asylum like they did on
They got-
Smallville.
They got the flashback thing going. He's got the family drama. I'm actually watching it, but I'm telling you, man, one boxing glove arrow and I'm out. Just one boxing glove arrow, I'm done. I will change the channel
I
immediately.
wait for Ollie to put on his Robin Hood.
I don't even care if it's like as a joke, like he has to retrieve an arrow, and they're in a sporting goods store and there's a boxing glove on it, and everybody goes like, "Ha!" I will change.
Game
that.
over.
I will change that channel. I am gone, out, no more.
But even if he looks at it and goes, nah.
No.
And
no,
just walks
they
off?
even make a reference to the boxing glove arrow. I am gone.
Okay. I will say this, man. Their
That's
guest
when it took.
their guest stars they've been pulling this season have actually been pretty good. John Barrowman's done it. I think Alex Kingston from of course Doctor Who and ER is going to be on there. I think she's playing Diana's mother. Diana Lance's
Oh,
mother.
yeah.
Yes.
She's gonna play her
yes,
mom.
she is.
You think we're ever going to see Dinah get powers?
I don't know. Maybe she'll
Have
she'll get
some
angsty
accident?
powers like they did on Smallville. When they built the
How did Black Canary get her powers? Can anybody answer that question real quick?
She was born with them.
I thought it was
To the wiki.
I thought it was kryptonite. I thought it was I thought it was a gamma radiation experiment.
Speaking of which and all this stuff,
my bag fell.
Smallville, I'm surprised that Clark made it out of that freaking town.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
every villain was created by kryptonite. So how could he fight him?
My question is how he got into the. Let's see. There was the high school guys that were the big men on campus years and years before. They became super thieves. There was Jonathan Taylor Thomas who could split into multiples or something.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So original.
I know. There was.
It was his name like Jamie Nadrox or some crap like that?
Yeah, that was Jamie Madrox from
Marvel.
Yeah, a
Marvel.
Marvel character.
Well, I was bringing up something too.
I'm actually glad I wikied Black Canary now.
Black Canary, one note spelled Lite. He didn't get.
Move on.
He didn't get the reference. That might be Giants reference. Anyways, so as I was saying, the wheels are flying off. Let's see. I don't know. I've actually read a little. Was it Smallville season 11, the comic book? It's like, oh, now Clark has powers. He has a little super suit.
Oh, they continued it in comic form?
They continued.
Yeah, I
like Buffy.
didn't even follow.
Like
Didn't even
Buffy.
know.
Yeah. I don't mind. Okay, I'll put it to you this way. I've read it. It's not bad, but I wouldn't go out of my way to buy. I would regularly go out and buy an issue of it. You know, I wouldn't give my money to my local comic book shop for that. I would buy something a little bit better. Maybe. Oh, I don't know.
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty. The 2 million Green Lantern books are out right now, or Star Trek Into Darkness Countdown to Dark. Which, by the way, first issue of that was pretty good. I'll go. You know what? I'm just going to reveal who the guy they found on the planet at the end of the book. That was Robert April, man, the original captain of the Enterprise. I was really shocked. Like, wow! So they finally brought him into canon. Congratulations. So you don't like to watch Honey Boo Boo?
I will
Hell
shoot
no.
myself between the eyes
No.
before I watch Honey Boo Boo.
Or that baby that has like 12 fingers on its hand? Or
Nope.
well, What was it?
I already fell into one trap by watching Jersey Shore. I am not going to sit there and watch Honey Boo
Buff
Boo.
garbage.
Screw Countdown to Darkness.
Who the hell
Wow.
Jefferson, is that Jeff? He needs to be smacked.
Wow.
It's actually a good Trek book. I was shocked. It's really good.
Wow. Such viciousness. I'm actually damn surprised he said that.
You know what? We should take him outside and have a talk with him.
Am I going to be... I don't want to beat up Jefferson.
I like him.
Yeah.
But we have to have a talk with him. We need to take him aside and give him a come to Jesus talk.
I mean, had...
Whoa.
Who did it?
What
Who did it? Which one of you...
It was that food I ate earlier.
Whatever.
No, it's a good book. I'll put you this way. It's going to be a good series. I want to see what they do with April and how they evolve him into the whole story. If it turns out that, here's a theory that's been thrown around. What's his name? Benedict Cumberbund might be Robert April.
You want to try that again?
Cumberbund, whatever.
So the name that they released, the John something, that's just
I think it's a code
a
word.
red herring.
I think it's a red herring. Though I think, Peter Weller is supposed to be in it. So Peter Weller, you never know. He may be Robert April. We don't know. He may be Khan. He may be the guy in the chair.
Yeah, we don't know anything yet. Just,
enjoy the ride.
There's a lot of speculation going on.
That's why I like. Well, it's like I got into Star Trek Countdown, which was the original, was the book before the rebooted JJ movie where it's in the future, and I like that book. This one I'm actually liking just as well. In fact, I'm kind of liking IDW's run on this new Star Trek series. I know it sounds a little weird to read. I actually like it.
Can I get a quick round discussion on this?
Sure.
What do you guys think about this? J.J. Abrams, he's Star Trek. He's got Star Wars now. What do y'all think about this now?
I'm ready to see the ultimate Star Wars Star Trek crossover.
How long until they just start running together on him?
I think J.J. Abrams is pretty damn good.
He does, yeah.
He's not good for a TV series, though.
He had me.
He has no longevity as a director, writer, whatever the hell.
Right.
It's usually 2 seasons, and then his stories just start to go, starts throwing everything in there, and it starts to get a little watered out.
He basically he's making a bad gumbo.
Yeah, for the movies, I think he's going to do something really good with Star Wars. What? You don't know, because his camp is silent.
Well, let's face it.
I'm just reading a comment.
Walter Bishop, Lord of the Sith. I mean, but seriously, he did a good job with the Star Trek movie. I mean, the opening scene of the Star Trek movie had me. You had me hooked.
Oh yeah, you had Thor. You had Thor saving the.
Oh, just shut up.
It was Thor. It was Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, but the whole thing. I mean, I watched it with my wife, and she was like in tears on that first scene, which I was like, okay, you got me. Let's see what you. At that point, it was like, I'm sitting down. What have you got? Because I had a friend the day it came out. He's a Star Trek fan, very diehard Star Trek fan.
Yeah.
He went and saw the movie 8 times in a row.
Okay, that's hardcore.
Yeah, that's a little bit much.
He went and saw the movie. Well, not 8 times in a row. Like the next day, he came back and he was like, "Yeah, I saw it twice, and I'm gonna go see it again at lunch." I'm like, are you serious? Yes, lens flare. Lens flare is horrible, but
I agree.
He did that in what was the movie he did with the monster movie?
Cloverfield.
No, not Cloverfield.
Not.
Damn it, with the kids. Chat room, help me out.
Super 8.
Super 8. He did the lens flare there
too. Okay, I was thinking the other monster movie he did,
which was good.
Which was actually the more interesting found footage documentary that I've seen, besides Project X. Have you seen that yet?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I know it was all staged. I know they shot it on the Warner lot over like 5 weekends. They shot this movie. It was funny to watch. It was just, it's supposed to be a bunch of teen kids just being dumb. And Scotty trapped in an ice cave with some sort of mangy Ewok. He was not an Ewok, sir. He is not mangy.
He almost looked like an Ugnaught.
He was an Ugnaught, exactly.
By the way, I think we should all go and audition for roles in the new Star Wars movie, because if we're in the movie for 5 minutes, we will get an action figure and a backstory at some point.
Yep, I'll be Augie Bendoggy.
Star Wars cannot help it.
Got that
seriously.
So nice.
Seriously, why is every character that was in the Mos Eisley Cantina or Jabba's Palace or appeared in a background of anything
Hey.
gets an action figure.
Dude, Cliff Clavin got an action figure out
No
of that.
crap, he did. I know this. The Hammerhead guy. They showed him for 5 seconds. He got a backstory. How is it that Star Wars just cannot resist? I believe you're asking that.
Money.
Money. Of course it is. Of course it
Hell,
is.
freaking didn't Bosk was only shown once in Empire,
And they just ran with that
and
one.
he had a
Dengar.
full freaking backstory.
Dengar, who was a fat guy in armor with a turban on.
Exactly.
He got a whole badass backstory.
IG-88 gets
Which
a backstory.
basically stood there and his head just rotated back
he
and
was
forth.
the Tin Man, pretty much, and he got a backstory.
I mean, there's a part of me that goes, "Wow, that's great. You're creating some history for these guys. Okay, kudos." But come on,
I mean,
the
seriously.
twins in the Mos Eisley Cantina. I read that book, the Tales from the Mos Eisley Cantina and Tales from Jabba's Palace.
Right.
And God, and I read them.
You know what? It's,
I didn't.
I did.
I think Star Wars for in JJ's hands might be a little bit better, and I'm kind of holding out some hope here. I'll be honest with you. Episode 1 through 3, truthfully, I could barely get through episode 1, save the end of it. Okay, I'm the little kid with a starfighter, and I saved the universe.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll give you my take on this. That one I could barely get through. I was like, okay, I fell asleep halfway through it.
Wow, really?
Clones wasn't bad. I didn't mind Clones. Clones was the empire of that trilogy, and it was a really good story. It was fun to watch.
I like when the troopers got off the thing because I just said Marines.
Marines, exactly. And then, of course, you
like that one there?
Revenge of the Sith. To be honest with you, I was like, okay, until he up until the point he becomes Anakin Skywalker. But I'm supposed to be the greatest Jedi of all time. I was on with it. And I think his wife should have just bitch slapped him.
Obi-Wan should have beat Anakin's butt. All right, just
He kind of sort of did.
okay. Maybe not to the extreme of chopping off his limbs, but
You were like my brother.
actually, he was he was done teaching him. He was a knight, so it's kind of like you raise your kids as best you can, and then if they fuck it up after that, well, you can't do much about it.
Yeah, I look at it like this. I was watching it, and it's like, okay, well, that's great. He's sitting there roasted on the ground. Oh, okay. Well, let's see who sweeps in.
Yeah, that was the other thing. He just left him there to die.
A Jedi is not supposed to do that. Jedi is supposed to,
Put him out of his damn misery. All right.
cut his head off.
I mean, that was kind of like I was watching it like, dude, you're just gonna leave him there? Because he's on fire and suffering. Please, just go ahead.
Time forbid. Just
I know Obi-Wan has a thing about the amputation thing, but come on, chop
Well,
his head off.
didn't he walk off when he had burst into flames and just left him there? Or did he just?
I guess he
or
thought
did-
he.
did
I guess
he
he
stay
thought
and
the
watch?
fire was
Yeah.
going to kill him. But still, your brother is sitting there burning on fire, and you're just going to let him. God, tough love. Yes, damn straight, it's tough love. Watching your brother be set on fire, and you're not going to do a damn thing about it. I don't know.
sorry.
So okay, somebody in the chat room said there's only one way to go from here, and that's up.
Yeah.
I trust J.J. Abrams with the Star Wars thing. I can't wait to see what he produces.
do too. The only thing I hope he doesn't do what he did in Star Trek, have a black hole time portal and
I doubt
do
he'd
all
do
that
that.
stuff.
Okay. hang
That
on a
was
second.
convenient to go along the normal storyline, so they could create their own.
That
niche.
was
Yeah.
basically to
Star-
link the Prime universe to the JJ verse. Which
Yes.
Yeah, because
And
from what I
well done.
understand, JJ didn't know that much about Star Trek to begin with, so he wanted to start all over.
Mm-hmm.
So he knew the characters and did this, and
Star Trek 616. I like that.
and then he went forward from there.
From that
But,
to the Ultimate Universe of Star Trek.
Oh yeah, exactly.
But
But
it was
Abrams knows
good.
Star Wars.
It was good.
Oh, absolutely. And I enjoyed it. I've watched it numerous times.
I've
I've got the riff track for it.
I have the DVD case that's actually the Enterprise.
Dude, you know what's even better is getting the riff track for it. It's
Yeah.
pretty funny. The one for the Avengers is pretty good.
Spock looks like Sam Jackson. That'd actually be kind of awesome. That would be awesome. We gonna take a break?
Vulcan mother.
Okay, we're gonna take 10.
You know what? We'll
and
take
we're
a few
gonna come back.
minutes. All right, guys.
You gonna
Hey,
play some music?
You know what? I might play a couple songs.
Because I need more beer.
All right, hang on, guys. You are watching SCNS Live. We'll be right back. We're gonna play Jason's song here.
You son of a bitch.
Me and Dipper Mabel took a summer vacation to the place where green trees with the rivers and lakes, and it's where tourists come to see mysteries that thrill. All locked up in a shack that we work until our great Uncle Stan has got a plan to make a buck or two. So we sit and wait with our production crew, that's Wendy and Seuss, and all the local coterie that keeps coming around. Cause you know that's how these crazy kids get down. But when the sun goes down, it's like a whole new town. Mysteries abound and just a place to horse around. Awkward sibling hugs for the brothers and sisters. Do homework, washing dishes, cause you know we won't miss it. When another episode, it hits the television. It's the kind of adventure that's got us hooked in. Tell me, what kind of city do you live in? Bet it's something different than this, it's different than this. From now on, I wanna spend them all. Every summer down at Gravity Falls, y'all. I want it all, the mysteries call. Every summer down at Gravity Falls, y'all. From now on, I'll never go back. Every summer at the Mystery Shack, yo. Matter of fact, I want every summer back, cause I wasted every one that wasn't at. And you can stay in Sweater Town till the sun goes down, but I'm on the SS Cool Dude, cruising around. Gobblewhonkers took a bite and tried to toss us around. Then a whole gang of gnomes tried to boss us around. But Dipper got a book that's like one of some others, with 6 fingers on the hands on the cover. And Lil Gideon is trying to win Mabel over. He wants to kiss her too, cause I guess she's so irresistible. But there's more than meets the eye, ghosts and monsters that try to get up in the way of young boy and girl living their life. Manly Dan with his biggest fan, Toby and the gossiper, try to tell your story to the officers. At the Mystery Shack, weird stuff, it always happens late. Wax figures take an axe and decapitate, staying up late, watching the Duchess approves and taking money from ruse while solving mysteries too. We solve the mysteries too. Oh, Dipper and Mabel gonna solve anything they're able. When they're stuck in the woods, no Uncle Stan's gonna put everything on the table, and the town's gonna try to make them feel like they're both crazy and unstable. But we got their back and we watch them do their thing on premium cable. From now on, I wanna spend them all. Every summer down at Gravity Falls, y'all. I want it all, the mysteries call. Every summer down at Gravity Falls, y'all. From now on, I'll never go back. Every summer at the Mystery Shack, yo. Matter of fact, I want every summer back, cause I wasted every one that wasn't at down at Gravity Falls. From now on, I wanna spend them all. Every summer down at Gravity Falls, y'all. I want it all, the mysteries call. Every summer down at Gravity Falls, y'all. From now on, I'll never go back. Every summer at the Mystery Shack, yo. Matter of fact, I want every summer back, cause I wasted every one that wasn't at.
Toby determined Gravity Falls gossiper. Do you really think this constitutes a wonder of the world?
Your microphone's a turkey baster, Toby.
It certainly is.
Next question.
I hear myself.
Okay, I do hear
told
myself.
you.
All right, there we go.
Well, I couldn't hear myself over the music. Hey, guys, welcome back. It is time for round 2. Fight! Anyway, I brought some mass figures out here.
Hadouken!
And I wanted to say something Transformers related.
What do you want to say?
Well, you know, I'm into Transformers.
Yeah, we do.
Are you really?
No, I can't.
And
believe
I
that.
never knew this.
recently, Takara, the parent company of Hasbro, has their line of Transformers they released in Japan, and then they had the American Hasbro releases, and they just released Masterpiece Soundwave. Soundwave is one of my favorite characters from G1. It's a gorgeous figure, great transformation. Unfortunately, it costs $189.
Are we talking old school Soundwave? With,
This thing is beautiful.
with cassette.
Yes.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I'm not buying it.
You're not.
I can't justify paying that much for actual. Which even I was telling my wife this. She was like, "I'm actually surprised to hear you say that." There will be an American release, and I'm going to wait
Okay.
because the Rodimus down there, that's actually an American release, and I just because Okay, you get Soundwave and you get Laserbeak for $189, but then they're going to release Rumble and Ravage in a 2-pack and Frenzy and Buzzsaw in a 2-pack, and they're $60 a piece. So at the end of the day...
So back up. They're going to do them in 2 packs at $60
yes,
on top?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
And they are the same size as the G1 cassettes. So in the end, you'll have spent $310 to get a Soundwave with his minions. And honestly, I'm not going to do it.
Dude, you know what? I'll tell you.
It's ridiculous. I'm not going to do it.
Can I say something to you?
Go ahead.
I'm proud of you making an adult decision.
Because I'm not. I really want this damn thing.
You made an adult decision.
But honestly, unless somebody watching this on YouTube later wants to donate.
Somebody said I don't know that I want to buy a Transformer. I have to insure.
No kidding, man. I honestly, I really want it. It's great. It's not $200 great. Most places you can get it with free shipping because it's over the price limit. But I'm not going to do it. There will be an American release in the summer, and I'm going to wait for it like I did with the Masterpiece Optimus Prime.
Dude,
because I didn't buy the Takara release of the Masterpiece Optimus Prime either. I waited until it was the American release, and it was pretty much halved in price.
Wow.
So I can't do it. It's the damned import, man. And this Soundwave is gorgeous. I mean, it is a masterpiece figure.
How tall?
About as tall as that Grimlock right there. That's a Masterpiece Grimlock.
Wow.
That's actually that is the Japanese import that I did get. But the Hot Rod over there, I waited for that for an American release. But dude, $189 is how much. Let's just go. It's $200.
Dude, I could think of, and I'm gonna start sounding like an adult here, but I could think of a couple better ways of spending $200.
Hopefully, the American release will include like all of his minions in one pack for less of the price. Maybe they can drop the diecast, but that's the horrible thing with these Masterpiece figures. I review the toys on my other channel. I just can't do it. But I do have Follow Cybertron Grimlock over here. That review will be coming up soon, and he is actually pretty awesome.
I'm hard pressed to say I like old school Masterpiece Grimlock. I mean, this one's okay. This guy in the middle, I like him. The old, Masterpiece Grimlock is my favorite.
Me Grimlock badass.
Yes.
I like if you just like.
That's pretty cool. Does
Okay.
does Fall Cybertrons light up?
Actually, he lights up like the chest. So let me see.
Where's his power?
Hold on.
Did you take his battery out? Oh.
He does light up like from the mouth, like he's breathing fire. Pretty cool figure. He was a little hard to find, but I did get him. That review will be coming up on my channel.
Very cool.
I'll possibly shoot it maybe later tonight or something.
Okay.
Probably not a good idea after all the whiskey I've had, but
Probably not.
I wish I could have seen him eat wheelie. But no, the Masterpiece figures, they are awesome from Transformers, but they are really increasing in price. Even like a Masterpiece Sideswipe, which is a smaller figure than this guy here, was almost like $80. Still great.
I find it interesting. Takara and Hasbro have just cornered the market on that collectibles. And
Although they did they also announced recently they're going to do Prowl and Blue Streak and Silver Streak here, so I'll be getting those. So yeah,
not bad. I find
why did this even trying to get Masterpiece Optimus Prime from Toys R Us when the American release was hard as hell, man.
I remember you told me
they were releasing like 2 per store. I had to go all the way over to South Lake to get one.
Oh, so you had to come over to my hood.
I did too.
Yeah. By the way, for those uninitiated, South Lake is a town west of where we're at right now. It's over in a little place called Tarrant County. And by the way, there is a hat being held hostage.
I'm probably going to be auctioning this off if anybody's looking to get a nice Scooby-Doo hat. It's a very, very nice knit hat. Got the little ears here. It's awesome. You should buy this.
My wife might need a hat because her ears get cold, especially this time of year.
And then totally let me buy Masterpiece Soundwave for it.
Dude, we should do something with it and give it away for cheap.
I've bought stuff for this show that I could have bought Masterpiece Soundwave for.
Well,
so.
you know what? Let me put it
Linda
this way.
narrows eyes.
You have set your priorities, sir, and I am proud of you.
Well, you know what? After looking at the video games live coverage and the quality of that shoot, money well spent.
Dude, you did, and we are proud of you. And you know what? We should go shoot. We need to go shoot something else. Like I don't know.
Well, we do want to go visit Dallas Vintage Toys. We want to go visit that
Right.
candy shop that you keep talking about.
I got to take you over to Bloom. Yeah, Bloom's Candy Shop.
we need to do a bit on that.
Well, I've got to get a hold of the manager. In fact, please tell me you're watching right now because I want to talk to you soon. Anyway.
I hope they're not watching right now because they just.
Yeah, I've got to. Yeah, they're not watching right now. But no, we're going to work on something with them here in the not too distant future. It's just been so busy, man. So do you guys want to?
We're moving into news.
Do you want to delve into some news? You want to hear an interesting story?
Did you need to? Well, whatever. Anyway.
I don't have a sounder for this, unfortunately, but I will soon.
You need to fix that.
Well, I'm building a soundboard. Thank you very much.
Okay, I want to do the one for our good friends over there at the Dallas Police Department.
Oh, okay.
I've been following it. I know you post it, but I've been following it.
Okay.
Because I do follow Dallas Police Department on my Twitter account. They give pretty good news. They like to keep you informed. They tell you about calls they go on. But here recently, if you missed it, if you follow Dallas at Dallas PD on Twitter,
Yeah.
a tweet came out recently that said, "I just sliced 38 fruit in classic mood on Fruit Ninja for the iPhone," which was followed quickly by a retraction. Our apologies for the Fruit Ninja tweet sent earlier. One of our kids played the game on our iPhone and unknowingly tweeted their score. So basically, they were still logged into their Twitter account, and some kid accidentally posted the score. Well, this set off a backlash, which also, it was their most viewed tweet and most retweeted and most favorited. Because you had people say, "Oh, this is how our tax dollars are being spent." Do you really think there's money that went into the free app of Fruit Ninja?
Dude.
And to tweet it, there was no government funds wasted on this.
If your money, if your tweet makes, if your police department, your tweet makes Kotaku, you know you
But
did it.
Dallas
Because
PD,
international press, you don't even
Dallas PD, to their credit, and I must commend them for this. They went out and said, "Hey, we're sorry about the Fruit Ninja tweet. It was a kid. He was playing Fruit Ninja on our iPhone, which is an awesome app, and it was an accident there." So Dallas PD released a statement about the mysterious tweet, and here it is. Regarding a Fruit Ninja 38 sliced. Oh, yeah, only 38 fruit sliced, by the way, which is pretty pathetic.
Dude, he's a kid.
38 fruit sliced in classic mode. Score appeared on the Twitterverse. This raised numerous questions and a bit of panic from the media relations staff. Did at Dallas PD become self-aware? Was the account hacked by an enemy of the state? What is Fruit Ninja? Many of our followers also had questions. Chief among them, were taxpayer dollars used? And was it our highest score ever? After a thorough investigation, CSI Fruit Ninja, the source of this tweet was traced to a 5-year-old who, after hours of interrogation, signed a written statement admitting his role in Fruitgate. The Dallas PD media relations staff would like to assure the public that no taxpayer dollars were used, nor was it the culprit's highest score ever. We do appreciate the retweets and responses we have received. We have learned a sobering lesson from this experience. Security threats are not confined to the hacker world. But perhaps the most embarrassing part for us was the realization that our most viral post did not come from a post about a suspect wanted for murder, a robbery, or even a critical missing person, but from a bored 5-year-old playing on his mommy's iPhone. Kudos to everybody down at Dallas PD Media Relations.
I will say this: the guys in that department actually do have a sense of humor. A lot of, especially being a cop. My dad's an ex-cop. I don't tell a lot of people this, but Dad's ex-DPD, and they do have a really good sense of humor about a lot of stuff.
But that was a really good response.
But they were class act about it, yeah. I would say, what was better, the response to that or the response to the Death Star? I think that ranks up there.
The Death Star response. That
I think
was
both.
much
I think
better.
both rank about. My question is really: was this a 5-year-old or was this actually a 35-year-old cop? That
Probably not. I'm thinking it was a 5-year-old. My son plays Fruit Ninja on my phone, so. I would also like to add, the White House's response about the Death Star was good and everything, but I would like to say that a Dilworth presidency in 2016 will include a Death Star for national defense, and that is a promise that you can take. By the end of my second term, I guarantee that we will have a working Death Star.
How about ramen in every pot?
No.
No ramen in every pot?
No, a laser in every ass. That's what's going to happen.
Okay, Peter Griffin. A chicken in every pot and a cap in every ass.
Hey, look, I'm not saying North Korea needs to watch out, but North Korea better
watch out. Okay. Well, speaking of big round things, did you guys hear about Ron Jeremy?
I am distressed by this news.
Yes. Ron Jeremy apparently was admitted into the hospital here. I believe it was Tuesday evening, Wednesday morning. And of course, I got the story, I got the scoop on this early from a friend by a former, let's just say a former person in the business who is a Facebook friend I talked to on occasion who's given me some interesting details. Apparently, Ron had emergency surgery due to a heart aneurysm.
Yep.
And Ron is expected to fully recover, but he is going to be in the hospital for 2 weeks. So, guys, please send the hedgehog your love and your prayers. Cause
Our thoughts go out to
the hedgehog.
Yes.
The hedgehog. Why do they call him the hedgehog?
I don't know,
Because he's
hairy.
Somehow I really don't want to know, honestly. But our thoughts do go out to Rod Jeremy. He has taught us so much. So much!
Yes, he's taught us so much. And he's also, do you know he's in Ghostbusters?
He's in which Ghost?
He was in the first Ghostbusters. He had a cameo. He played a...
What?
Yeah, he played a construction worker. Basically, there's a cameo scene where they're all running up to the...
I have to see this.
Line. Yeah, he's in Ghostbusters.
Oh, did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to watch Ghostbusters now.
Okay. All right.
Also in Ghostbusters, there's a nipple slip by Sigourney Weaver.
Ooh.
When
Sigourney was all
start
right then.
Coming out of the sofa, one grabs her and pulls down.
Even more reason to go
So
watch.
what you're saying? You're saying there's some slight areola exposure.
Yes.
Is there actual nipple or is just areola?
Yeah.
okay.
By the way, I do like to comment in the chat room here. Ron Jeremy has lived more in his 59 years than most of us have lived since last Thursday.
Damn straight.
Oh shit.
Ron Hyatt, man, God bless Ron Hyatt. He's he'll be all right. Or as
Now I've got a bit of funny news, or maybe distressing to some people.
Did you need me to go to your
tell some
thing
funny,
here?
distressing news.
Did you need me to go to that one, or are you?
Super
Good. The lineup for the upcoming 2015 Justice League movie
Oh yeah.
should have Superman, Batman, Flash, Wonder Woman, and I don't know if it was Martian Manhunter, but they pretty much ruled out Aquaman.
Dude,
Screw you, Arthur.
Even though they've tried to revamp him in New 52, they just said he's just a useless character.
Well, I look at it like this with Aquaman. All he does is he talks to fish. That's his power. He talks to fish.
Oh, he's super strong.
And
He
he talks
has
to
a
big
trident.
seahorses that give him a ride places. That's what I learned from Super Friends.
And I know that no, Shark Lady, you're not invisible. Anyway, you should be here. By the way,
By the way, let me tell you.
I actually invited Shark Lady to appear on the show with us.
You did?
Yes,
Can I
she's
tell-
going to be in town here soon.
Let me tell you all what his shirt says. It says, "I hate babies."
Twice that I've tried to wear this into the delivery room, and my wife will not let me. I'm
Gee,
telling
I
you,
wonder why.
like water breaking, contractions hitting, and she will still stop. You need to take that shirt off.
You take it off now.
God. Oh, wait a minute. She actually said something.
She was actually asking about your shirt, so I had to tell her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, anyways,
I scrolled the screen down so I can see the whole thing with the show. So, okay. Yes, it says, I hate babies. Speaking of which, about this shirt, I got accosted in a Walmart. I'm walking down the aisle, and this woman, sees the shirt, and she gets that look of,
What's wrong with you?
and as I pass her, that shirt offends me greatly. And I go, yeah, well, so does that spandex.
how many rolls does she have?
I'll put it to you this way. I could see every dent of cellulite in the spandex. So,
I just
yeah.
heard that dog. Your dog freaked out about it.
Exactly. The dog feels the same way.
Yeah. Okay. Was she a people of Walmart?
Oh God, she was. It was pink spandex,
Oh.
which accentuated every little divot and valley.
That's disgusting.
Anyway, okay, moving on to my next story. Final Fantasy was blamed for brutal murder. This comes to our friends at Kotaku.com.
Really?
A grisly killing in Munich left a 31-year-old woman dead, Katrina M. And our hearts do go out to the deceased and the families of the victim, but they said she was stabbed 18 times with the katana. But they're pointing the finger at Final Fantasy.
Really?
The alleged killer was a guy named Marco F., who was cosplaying his favorite Final Fantasy character, as the Munich tabloid TZ reported. The character he was dressed as was not even Final Fantasy. It was Neko Sakabura from the music-heavy RPG The World Ends Without You. That while that title has combat, one would hardly call this cartoony game a violent video game. So they found a comparison. This is kind of like back to our original topic. They found a slight comparison to something else and pinned it on something they had no idea about. He was not dressed as a Final Fantasy
Next,
character.
they're going to blame Minecraft for
for
property destruction.
But they clearly have a if I build a big girder and beam system in my front yard and put a monkey on top throwing barrels, then blame it on Donkey Kong, okay? But don't just try to use there's a slight comparison here, okay? It's not like I'm jumping on turtles.
Or you're dodging traffic.
That's something that happens, most of the time. Anyway.
Okay, so let's see. Let's get into the world of let's see. Let me bring up the old computer here. Getting to the world of Asian culture and religion. Unfortunately,
Watch yourself.
what?
Nothing.
Bring this up. But apparently, unfortunately, at one temple in Japan, you no longer can worship Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty is more than a cartoon cat. She's a cultural institution. No wonder then the character was recently enshrined in a Shinto shrine, which is located in Kofu, Japan. By the way, this comes from our friends at Kotaku. Bad news, however, if you were planning on making alms in front of the enshrined Kitty-chan. The iconic cat has been since removed, only days after it makes debut, reports the Manachi newspaper. She was placed in a shrine without the necessary permission of Sanrio, the company that holds the character's rights. According to Sanrio, license agreement is necessary in a case like this. What?
Sorry. I didn't know that mic was on. Sorry.
What are you guys talking about now?
No. Rob was talking about stories he put up, but he actually put up the Paul Giamatti story about Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So anyways, so here's the deal. So on January 27th, over 100 people showed up to see the unveiling of the enshrined Kitty-chan. Now, unfortunately, Hello Kitty's no longer there, but they replaced her with, a Manaki Neko, one of those lucky cats that holds its paw up like this. Kampai, my friend, kampai.
Goodbye!
Kampai!
Goodbye! Now you're sad.
I'm a little offended by that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Only half of you should be.
Oh.
You stole my gag.
Wasn't that Karate Kid 2 where Miyagi just gets totally ripped?
First one.
No, that's right.
First one.
Where he gets completely ripped. And then was that in between him, waxing his cars or doing doing the montage?
It was Daniel's birthday, I think it was. He after he did all the work, he let him go out, and he came back and he was mourning his wife and child who died in the war years ago.
Which was also done in the remake, the Kung Fu Kid with Jackie Chan, where he's mourning the loss of his wife and his daughter because wife and his son because he was involved in the car wreck. So
because he was drinking.
Because Jackie Chan was a drunk. Excuse me, Master Han was a drunk. What?
Okay, well, I've got two more pieces of news, more movie
Yeah,
stuff.
I want you to talk about this other one that you put up. Do you need me to go to it for you? Or?
No.
Oh,
okay.
Let's talk.
Let's talk about this one that you put up this week. And I got to get into Linda's story that she put up.
They have announced that Paul Giamatti is the lead person up for the Rhino in the next Spider-Man movie. At first I was like, really?
Are you playing with his gun?
You're so cool, Brewster.
Here, now it's Rodimus Prime's rifle. They're there. I just want to show you that. Anyway, see if I show you anything else.
Okay,
but
so
it's a guy. I mean,
I'm curious about that.
Giamatti's actually a very good actor.
Giamatti is a great actor.
He was Harvey Picar in American Splendor. Okay.
But is this the kind of movie for him? I mean,
but he's playing the Rhino. I mean, the Rhino.
All he does is just run at stuff and hit it with his head.
I could have seen Paul Giamatti playing any other
Electro.
5.
No. They have
Jamie
Foxx is supposed to be slated to play Electro.
What about Paul Giamatti as Dr. Octopus?
I don't know.
What do you say? Because he's short,
but still,
actually,
the Rhino
pull it off.
But the Rhino. I'm just saying. I don't know about him playing the Rhino. I'm just kind of like, what the, This is the first character you picked for Paul Giamatti, the Rhino.
I was thinking, hey, he was in. I mean, the guy's got versatile acting skills. He was in, let's see, Sideways, Private Parts. He was in one of my favorite films that really hasn't been seen a lot in the United States, Thunderpants. And
I haven't seen that one.
Which is one of those movies that everybody needs to see. It's got what's his name, Rupert. What's his name from Harry Potter?
Oh my!
It's about a kid who has superpowers.
Rupert Grint.
Rupert Grint has a kid with superpowers of superpowered flatulence. It's a decidedly British movie. I love that.
Is this on Netflix?
It might be.
Okay.
Along with my episodes of the Crowd.
I just got some good news. So
What?
I can't even say.
Did you just save on?
No, I'm getting a very awesome Transformer.
And the second piece of news is finally over.
What?
What's over?
TV show. How I Met Your Mother. Yeah, I watch it.
Come on. What the hell are you clapping for?
The 2013 to 2014 season will be the last season of the show.
What have you got against How I Met Your Mother?
What do I got against
Show was the mom. I mean, I like the show. I mean, I brought it up, so I like the show.
Show the mother for
Doogie Howser's the man. I'm sorry, I don't mean to say Doogie Howser. I'm sorry.
I like Neil Patrick Harris and what is it, that new Neil Patrick Harris and puppets thing that he does online?
Neil Patrick Harris is the man, okay? And that he's not going to be on TV distresses me greatly.
Maybe he'll come back and
he'll find a way to be.
We're going to do this show.
Sure, why not?
They just need to spin off the Neil Patrick Harris and the Harold and Kumar movies, just his own franchise.
Well,
drug Neil Patrick Harris.
Barney's pretty much that character, just without all the drugs.
Oh, well, this is interesting. We just got an email that I think I should inform you of.
Is it a cease and desist notice?
No, it's from somebody. I'll share the name with you later. But hello, fellow lovers of all things nerdy, geeky, and in between. We're holding a podcaster summit at AllCon on Saturday at 5 p.m. My podcast, The United States of Geekdom, is one of the 3 podcasts that are lined up to appear at the summit. However, we would love to have more podcasts be part of the summit and be part of the panel. Please let me know if you guys would like to take part in this potentially fun and entertaining summit. Yes, we will.
That's
Hell
right.
Yes.
There's your official right there.
Oh, yes. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just got that just now. I wanted to.
So let's see. AllCon. Let's see. Here's 2 things going for it. Sylvester McCoy and us.
They are having something. My friend Taffeta Darling.
I know Taffeta.
They're doing something a little racy.
Well, it is Taffeta. I would.
Naked nerd girls read geeky stories.
I
I have begged her if she needs any help to let me know.
Oh wow.
That sounds like the erotic stories thing that they have on
or were they
on YouTube. It's just girls just reading like Romeo and Juliet, just a few pages, but they're also masturbating while they read it.
Okay, I didn't even know about that.
Wow.
My wife might be watching this, sir. We don't talk about things like that. Jeez.
Well, I'm not saying her show is going to be like that. It just reminds me.
Definitely darling. Uncovered. Coming soon.
I'm responding to this actually right now.
Say, F yes, we're interested. We're bringing the whole team. P.S. You better have corn nuts. Look, I think if we get a writer eventually, we should put that on a writer.
I am the writer for this show.
A writer. You know
okay, granted, I could use some help.
Do you know what a writer is?
I'm also the editor. God, I miss him. See,
can somebody slap him?
Legal.
I miss my brother-in-law.
Piece of paperwork. It's what bands give, or.
And I actually was looking up something. I don't want to be the executive producer of the show. I just want to be a producer of the show.
Okay.
Is that what you originally put on my card anyway? You put like on the cards.
I put co-executive producer.
Co-executive producer. Oh, okay. Are we executive producers of this?
Because we are the creators and producers of the series.
Well, I'll be damned. Anyway.
I don't have a card.
Okay.
Tell me more, Rob. I'm in. Okay, so back to news. We're getting off.
Okay, I got a story.
Okay, go ahead, because I'm going to drink this shot of whiskey.
Okay, Drunky. Okay, Drinky the Crow. We already talked about Ronald Hyatt. We already talked about Hello Kitty. Hey, let's talk about Jonathan Colton.
Who?
Jonathan Colton.
I have no idea who that is.
Jonathan Colton, he writes geeky, nerdy songs, and apparently Glee ripped him off.
Really? Because
Yeah.
Glee has been greatly successful.
Well,
I don't know
they
why.
did- here's what happened. Glee basically borrowed the producers of the show borrowed one of his songs without permission. They borrowed one of his songs without permission, and Fox went with it. Basically, they just went with it, did it, and then he came back and says, "Well, guys, I didn't give you permission to do my song." "Oh, well, you should enjoy the publicity from it." So basically, what he did is he turned around.
Oh, really?
Took I think a song from their show, turned it around, basically covered it, and I think he's giving away, anytime they buy it, he's giving away the money to charity. So, it's the ultimate screw job.
Ah,
Well, the problem, and of course, Glee has been the target of a couple other musicians who said, "Guys, we don't want you, we don't want you using our music on your show." I think what was it? The Black Keys were one band. I think they told them they didn't want them using their music on the show.
if I was a musician, I wouldn't want Glee using my music either.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, a show that plays "Don't Stop Believing." Yeah, there's a question.
I have to get
Or
to this.
"Everybody Rules the World" got played on there. It's like, boy, I wonder how much Kurt Smith made from that.
I've never actually watched that show, and yet I still hear everything about it. Actually, one of my friends did have a walk-in role in that show, and I should have at least watched it for that, and I couldn't do it.
I could, dude. I can't stand watching that show.
I have to. I do have to get this story in before we go,
Get it in.
because this is from Linda, and Linda. Oh, by the way, Linda on her first on-air interview with Tommy Tallarico did so well.
She did very
She
well.
was excellent.
I am
was.
so. She did her research. She came in with notes. Linda rocked.
You know
that
what we should
interview.
do? She needs.
And
to,
I just want to say that out loud because I mean she was really good.
It's bad, real bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, her story is bad. Okay, but anyway, Linda, who has an awesome sense of humor, one of our official photographers as well. While Dow recovers from that birth of that beautiful kid, Lauren.
You know what? She needs to bring Junior over first.
I'm totally bringing Lauren
Bring
on the
MC
show.
Junior over to see. That's what we're calling it, MC
And-
Junior.
Props out to MC. Anyway,
That's the Chief Junior.
so two arrested in a $65,000 chicken wing heist. So this comes from abcnews.com. It was going to be a heck of a Super Bowl party. A pair of workers at a frozen food distribution center outside of Atlanta made off with $65,000 worth of frozen chicken wings earlier this month, according to cops in Gwinnett County. Dwayne Patterson and Ronaldo Jackson, who both worked at the Nordic Distribution Center, allegedly backed a rental truck up to the back of the loading area of the dock, loaded 10 pallets of Tyson frozen chicken. God, they stole Tyson chicken wings, really? Anyway, the pair
10
made off with the
pallets.
poultry. I'm trying not to laugh, but were seen by management, according to the police report, and promptly arrested. They are facing felony theft charges.
Oh God.
They do not yet know the status of the chicken wings. And I would also like to just go ahead and say that these two are black.
I would right now after that story
I'm just answering questions.
like to give a shout out to Chachi. Fried chicken.
Dude, here's what we need to do.
I had almost forgotten about that. Chachi, you are so wrong sometimes. We gotta get Chachi back on the show. I think he stopped watching. And,
Did he?
No, he's still there. He's in the... Damn it. Chubb's Chicken Wings, that's where it's at. Thank you, Jefferson. Oh, God. I have nothing for this.
Well,
They stole 65... You know what? Just...
Dude, a couple weeks ago, people got in a fight over a big peach. I mean, come on. It's
Peach soda.
peach soda. Not grape.
Big peach soda.
Not orange. Not red. Peach soda.
It's like getting into
What
a
was
fight
the
over
name?
Dr. Thunder.
I think
What, the
Linda
guy's
had
name
put it was
Diamond?
Diamond Lydia.
Diamond Lydia, yeah.
Oh man.
Fried chicken and peach soda, and then now so I stealing chicken wings. What's the world coming to, man?
All right, okay. We got more stories to get to.
I got one.
We
I
got
got
like
one.
20 minutes left of this show. But you know what? The beauty of this is we can dictate whenever the hell we want to end this show. Except Chris is yawning over there, so I guess we're ending the show. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
There's something that I think it's interesting that Kevin Smith covered in the film Mallrats. Well, you know, if you're a fan of Justice League, apparently it looks like Batman, or it looks like, excuse me, Superwoman, or Superman. I'm sorry. God, I'm getting tired. Superman and Wonder Woman are more than, well, you know, just sharing a smooch or two.
Bounce your bow wow.
From our friends at Kotaku.com. Well, we probably all assumed that was happening, but we really didn't expect comment panel confirmation. It's been a few months since Supes and Wonder Woman had their DC Universe altering first kiss on the pages of Justice League 12, and the relationship is apparently still going pretty strong. Some fans may have embraced the new power couple, while others long for the day when Lois Lane was Supes' main squeeze. I mean, come on. But, you know, apparently, as of this, let's see, thanks to a panel from this week's Superman 16, we've got confirmation it's definitely not a chaste romance. I love this. Wonder Woman, Princess Diana of the Amazons, Superman's current lover.
Why do we post a story about Dan Marino anyway? Who posted that?
That was Linda.
Oh, that was Linda.
Okay,
okay.
So, you know, I think this was covered in
Mallrats,
man.
Yes.
This was covered in Mallrats. Wonder if Kevin Smith's getting paid a little stipend for that.
He should.
Only she has the universe powerful enough.
Of course, he'd wear a kryptonite condom. That'd kill him. That's the best line of that movie. I love it. Okay, so. Yeah.
I didn't put this in news, but the trailer for Iron Man will be being shown during the Super Bowl this year for Iron Man 3. It is confirmed that it is Rhodey in that ridiculous Iron Patriot armor.
He is Iron Patriot, yeah.
We knew this already, but they did release the new poster for Iron Man 3. Just quick thought: what do y'all think of the armor?
What, the falling to Earth?
No. What do y'all think of that armor? The red and silver armor.
The brand new.
Oh,
armor?
the new.
What do you guys think
one?
of that armor?
I think it's just.
I have no real thoughts behind
Because
it. I mean, Tony Stark is always changing his armor.
But we've gotten teased a little bit where the armor looks like it becomes self-aware.
It's Extremis. Yeah, the whole.
Is this going to be Extremis?
Yes, it is.
I think this also, of course, a rumor that's been floated around this week, of course, also goes into another story we're talking about, is that it looks like Tony may be the key in tying. They're saying possibly. Now, don't quote me on this because this may be a spoiler alert.
Rob, actually, I know what you're about to say. Rob talked about this too.
Yeah,
So.
apparently Tony may be heading to space to meet up with a certain group of heroes.
And a talking raccoon.
Who, by the way, actually maybe I think he's becoming part of that. Isn't he
Well,
part of that part of the team in the comics?
I actually looked it up on Wiki this week because. Sorry, I don't read comics much anymore at all.
Yeah.
But
screw you, hippie.
But
he actually is part of that team now.
Yeah, he's the newest member.
So he's going to be the lead-in for the next upcoming movie.
Well, for Guardians, which will be probably. And of course, it looks like also this week they confirmed that we may be 2 films for Wave 3 have already been confirmed.
I'm out of whiskey.
One has been confirmed. That's Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Edgar Wright's Ant-Man, which he's going to get onto after he's done with End of the World. And then Doctor Strange.
I meant to tell you.
I don't know what to think about that.
It took a couple of thousand Google searches, but I found the Ant-Man footage.
Oh, you did? I've seen it.
And it was gone when I found it.
I've seen it. It's just basically sketch. It was just
No. The sketch was something someone actually drew up who saw it.
Oh.
I found the footage, and I was gonna send it to you the next day because I was up till it was one of those days I was editing the videos this week. I actually found the footage, and I was gonna send it to you, but the damn thing was gone the next morning.
Dude.
Yeah, they're doing heavy searches for
Dude,
that
they
stuff,
are
man.
not messing around. I mean...
Well, since Disney's taken over the empire, it's...
I was waiting for the Video Games Live thing to export. And I was like, I'm going to go ahead and... Because it was going to export pretty fast. I was going to just go ahead and surf the internet. And I keep looking for that Ant-Man footage. It's been like my grail. And I found it. And I watched it. I'm totally on board. It's kind of like with X-Men 2. When they had Nightcrawler finally show us teleport combat.
Yep.
That's what I felt like watching the Ant-Man thing.
Okay, yeah. I think I heard about it. He's either going into a fight and shrinking at the time.
He basically is coming down a hallway, takes out 2 guards, and gets in the elevator.
Okay.
That the guards are guarding.
Right.
But it's the way that he does.
I'm on board.
Okay.
If that's the way they're going to do it, I'm on board.
Sounds good.
I'm there. So
I
okay,
might see it. I'm more excited for a Doctor Strange film myself because I like Doctor Strange.
Well,
You
like I was
posted that one, yeah.
I'm not too sure about that one. I'm like, but I mean, they've done Doctor Strange stuff before, live action, but that was just TV, and it was
one time and it was god awful horrible.
Yes, it was.
I remember watching that as like when I was like 15 years old. Ah, ah. And I knew of the character Doctor Strange, and as a 15-year-old kid who reads comic books, I could not watch that crap.
like the Nick
I'm
Fury
15.
show with David Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
Oh, good God!
But again, this
Before
this
Lisa
was,
Rinna and all this plastic surgery.
this was for TV. This one, I mean, they've got
A budget.
budget, technology, lots of CGI.
Yeah.
It has potential.
I'm hoping
Just
they bring on
just as long as they throw in Dormammu and what's the chick Una, whatever the hell, go for it.
And Doctor Strange's manservant.
what's his name?
I don't know.
Little Asian dude.
Bald-headed. I don't know his name.
He's a little Asian guy. You know
Wong.
Wong. Hey,
Wong.
Stephen
I guess.
Chow, Stephen Chow needs a job right now.
So, okay. Stephen Chow, he's going to... Stephen Chow?
Yeah, from
Kung Fu Hustle.
Kung Fu Hustle,
Okay.
Shaolin Soccer.
Okay, so on a serious one, Google is now fighting the government for access to your emails.
Very good, Google.
So they're
This has been
finally-
going around the internet for a little while. If you haven't heard about it, Google is lobbying Washington to make it harder for law enforcement authorities to gain access to emails and other digital messages, whereas other people have cooperated fully with law enforcement, even when, the cases are kind of
shaky.
Exactly. And just rolling over for law enforcement. Google, who is probably the big boy out there, I mean, they're pretty much now what Hotmail was in the 90s.
Yep.
At the end of the 90s. Who is this? David Drummond said the tech giant in coalition with many other powerful tech companies will try to convince Congress to update a 1986 privacy protection law. He cited data showing that the government request for Google's user data increased more than 70% since 2009. He said, we're a law-abiding company, and we don't want our services to be used in harmful ways, but it's just as important that laws protect you against overly broad requests for your personal information, Drummond said in a post. Naturally, they are experiencing a little bit of backlash on this. The U.S. Electronic Communications Privacy Act, which was passed in the early days of the Internet, does not require government investigators to have a search warrant when requesting access to old emails and messages that are stored online, providing less protection for them than, say, letters stored in a desk drawer or even messages saved on your computer's hard drive. So I got to commend Google for this, man.
Yeah, Google's finally matching up to their corporate model of do no harm.
They said, you know what, we're not going to give them. We're not going to give them your information. I got to commend Google on this. Honestly,
I'll give Google this on the American front, but then again, of course, in countries like China and North Korea, they've kind of they've act like they have no spine.
This ain't China and North Korea.
But you know what I'm saying. Still, it's like, if you're gonna. People are going to have the right to privacy and the right to have their information, held and, not have to be used against them for, nefarious purposes.
Speaking of other countries, I got to ask. I meant to ask you this when we were chatting the other day.
Ask me.
Do you think Iran actually launched a monkey into space?
I think I thought originally.
I think they're full of crap.
I thought it was a Dinajad. They put him in his members only jacket.
He does look like a spider monkey.
He does look like a real. It looks like a long.
But seriously, the U.S. cannot confirm that a rocket. I think if a rocket had gone up from Iran, there would have been a little bit of alarm in the States.
Yeah.
And the fact that I don't buy it one bit. I just want to know what you thought of it.
Honestly,
because I seriously don't think they did.
I thought about it. It's like it looks like they put him in like a little suitcase and they sent him in a ballistic missile into space.
It seems like one of those North Korea things where they're not even trying anymore. They're just believe us, please.
It looks like a really bad public access show. That's what I've started calling North Korea. It's just really bad public access. It is. I mean, their whole country is just one giant public access.
At least we're not Sarah Palin. We know the difference between North and South Korea.
Oh, you know it. I think they launched a monkey somewhere.
Okay, that was my question. You want to get on with your next
My question
story?
is, did they launch a monkey in Uranus?
They didn't launch no damn monkey.
Kept on unplugged.
Rob, you actually had another one about a show that you hate Siffy, right?
Fuck Siffy.
Who hates Siffy?
He hates Siffy.
Everybody hates
Please.
Siffy.
Well, they still have the really cheesy, campy, freaking creature feature or whatever movies they have on Saturdays.
I love those. I love the crappy movie of the week.
My favorite show on there, Alphas, is No More.
That is a shame.
They've canceled the show.
Well,
I understand. I mean, some people didn't like it, Chachi, and
Chachi's a punk.
oh, I'm glad he ain't here.
He's a punk.
But yeah, they
Chachi's come
got
back on
the
the
show
show. Next
and
week, here they
it
are.
was
I'll
a
face
very
this
good
punk.
show.
It was all right, and now I can tell you why it happened. The same reason why Eureka was ended is that Sci-Fi is sinking all their eggs in the basket of Defiance, which is going to be their new franchise.
I got one from Jefferson here. Just a pale reflection of the glory that was Joe Bob Briggs and Monster Vision.
Right.
Am I the only one that wants Joe Bob Briggs back on TV?
I watched Joe Bob Briggs on Monster Vision.
I want that trailer behind him and that campfire in front of him.
You know where they
Anyway,
shot
sorry.
that at, right? All those bumper scenes,
No,
all
where?
the bumpers for that.
Where?
They shot that actually over in Irving. At the
Get the fuck out of here!
hey, kiss your
Language.
I'm sorry. I
kiss Rob with that mouth.
Ew.
Oh god.
If I was gay, I'd like to think I could do better than him.
Oh god.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm out of here.
Sit down. Shut up.
Poor Rob.
We're out of whiskey anyway, so this show is going to be over soon. Anyway, I got to go get the bottle. From
There's
there.
no
I don't
whiskey
gotta
in
take
the
this
jar,
abuse from
Well, the
you.
bottle is over there. So, okay. Well, we talked about canceling alphas. Rob and I
Yeah.
actually have attended Dragon Con a couple times. I love Dragon Con. Love it to death. What are you shirking your face up for?
Oh, did you read that story about Dragon Con this week?
Yeah. A woman named Nancy Collins, this is coming from bleedingcool.com, by the way, is calling for a boycott of Dragon Con because the co-founder of the con, Edward Kramer, he's no longer affiliated with the convention itself. However, he does hold a shareholder status in it. He owns a third of it, and he receives about $150,000 a year from the show's profits as a result, which makes me think that we need to start up a freaking con. Am I right? Anyway.
Yes.
The reason he no longer works for the show is that in 2000 he was arrested and charged with molesting teenage boys. But issues with his health and hiring and many extensive lawyers has managed to delay any court case to convict. So, actually, and to prove that there is no rehabilitation with these people, he was arrested last year for a similar crime. Yes, it is pretty disgusting. I hate to talk about this. Nancy is talking about boycotting the show, considering that Kramer does receive such a large amount of compensation from the show. There's even people that defend this guy. I don't know how.
Well, it's again the whole concept of guilt by association.
But
the guy is
for over 12 years they have tried to sever ties with this man, but he was the original creator of it. He is co-founder. He will continue to receive something from the show because it is something that he came up with a group of other people.
I know, but the thing is, the guy. I love the picture that they show on Bleeding Cool. His mug shot of him in the neck brace.
Yeah, it looks like somebody just beat the crap out of him.
There's got to be a way to force him out.
Unfortunately, no. This is his thought. This is what he came up with. And honestly, I have not been to Dragon Con in quite some time. When I was in the military and I didn't have kids or a wife or anything, and I could just go where the hell I wanted to, I'd go down to Dragon Con. And now, honestly, yeah, I kind of don't.
And the thing is I think this thing is going to gain momentum because I know a lot of folks who would go to a Dragon Con.
Well, if we know anything about the internet, scummy behavior is punished by the denizens of the internet.
Yeah.
Which brings me to that next story.
See, 4chan. Tell us.
About the pastor at Applebee's.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I didn't really have this up, but a pastor at Applebee's recently. This is just it's not a nerd story. It's just one of those.
It was off Reddit.
Jackass got punked. Anyway, while dining in an Applebee's with a party of over 16 people, they asked for separate checks. Of course, they get charged an 18% gratuity. Me and Rob had a really long conversation about this thing. She decided, instead of paying the 18%, decided to write in the amount before the tip and said, I pay 10% to God, Why should I pay 18% to you? And then sign Pastor blah, 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 whatever her name was. I'm not going to say the name on the show because actually, why?
Go ahead and say it.
I don't remember the name though. See, I'll figure out the name.
Well, anyways, here's the fun part of that story is that apparently the Reddit readers, which are a dedicated group of hackers and leaks, just slightly above 4chan, but slightly below, anonymous. They figured out how to get the information, and
they got the information that was cut out of it.
Well, what happens is apparently this pastor got called, basically became a example. Apparently the pastor called the Applebee's and filed this just grievous complaint about, well, you're unprofessional and all this. Well, first off, pardon my language, bitch. If you would have tipped
cheap bitch,
you would have tipped 18%, which was basically due to your party.
I found the name,
which was like $6.
Yeah, it was off a $34.93 ticket. It was Pastor Alois Bell. So if you got a moment tonight, Alois Bell still has a YouTube channel up. Go there and give her a prompt. You know what?
I'd give her one too.
Because she basically stiffed this person and then got them fired.
I got to get into this real quick. It's like I don't get all these. Jeez, God, I hope I don't dig myself a hole. What I'm about to say. I have met a few of these ladies who call themselves pastors, who literally go out and call themselves pastor. I'm not talking, like pastor of the Lutheran Church, who's probably a pretty classy person and probably just brings a little, has a
dude, I'm a reverend.
A potluck with lutefisk or something.
Yes, he is, folks.
Yes, he
certainly is.
He can marry.
I actually am a reverend. Yes,
dude.
Legally,
you should marry some people.
He's going to.
I plan on it.
Who you
some
marrying?
Good friends of mine.
Anybody I know?
Yes.
Who?
He's a wrestler.
Oh, a certain wrestler.
Mr. Fisher.
Oh, really? Congratulations.
They have asked me to marry them at their ceremony, and due to the legal obligations I do hold, I can marry them, and I'm going to do it for free. Actually, he did give me a pair of Rebel Alliance logo cufflinks to wear at the ceremony. And I am more than happy to do it. Yes, I am. I just figure it's easier to execute vampires by a holy hand. Yeah. So I just want got ordained.
So anyways, okay, so but anyways, I've met quite a few of these lady reverends. Usually they're IBOC reverends. I won't say if you know what IBOC is. We'll just
I don't, but continue.
That's Inspirational Body of Christ.
Oh,
it's yeah. Anyways, I've met a few reverends like that, and they get real high and mighty on you, but when you present them with the facts, they usually back down. So where was this, by the way? What city was this in?
Hang on. Damn it, did I
You deleted it.
No, I totally didn't. Shut up. St. Louis. There. Boom.
Okay.
I'm good.
Dude, we should find out. She's probably an IBOC. But anyways, or an evangelical. But yeah, I've met a lot. I've met quite a few women who actually are who are the cloth, who are really good. Have a good flock. But sisters like this, man, give all female preachers a bad name.
I would also like to say they give all of black people that don't leave a tip a bad name. So
and I was telling this, I was saying this on my Facebook the other day. I know a lot of people in their 20s. When I was in my 20s, I had a lot of friends who worked, who were waiters, and waiters live by those tips, man. They earn $2.15 and they earn the tips. And
now the thing. Let me cut in here for a second. The thing that I did tell you earlier was that when I was younger, I would tip every now and then. I didn't know what was going on and still didn't know anyone in the industry. Oh, yeah. But after I worked in it and found out what people get paid, at that time back then, I tipped 15%. Then a couple years later, it was 18%. And now, anywhere I go, I tip 20%.
Same here, brother. I give about 20% because I know they're working hard.
So, I mean, you have to have... I've only since 1997, there's only 2 times I have not left a tip, and that's because service was that bad.
That bad.
And I mean, I'll tip on less than great service, but it's probably going about 10.
Oh yeah,
10%. But this lady here is saying, "I give God 10. Why should I give you this?" Because she probably doesn't know.
Dude, that's
pretty scummy, is what it is.
Yeah, well, It is scummy, but most people out there, especially my people, don't know
The 50%
that these
of
people
mine.
working in this industry is only making about $2 and change.
My people meaning nerds?
Black people.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about nerds. Jeez.
No.
No. Black people.
Oh, okay. Well,
Nerds will tip or they won't tip. It's either because they have the money or they don't have the money.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna give you.
I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there.
I'm gonna give you two things that happened. I had a friend of mine who used to work at a local, let's say, 24-hour restaurant chain here in Dallas. Who
IHOP.
No. Locally based.
Waffle House.
No, locally based.
Okay. No.
Cafe Brazil.
They're 24 hours?
Yeah, they are. Depends
Dude,
what location you go
I
to.
could totally go for Mika's right
But
now.
a friend of mine used to work
Anyway.
the one down in Elm, and true story is that one Sunday he's working the Sunday after church shift, and these cheap SOBs, instead of tipping him, they give him a Bible track.
Oh, you motherfuckers.
They left him some Jack Chick tracks. He chased it. They'll say, "Look, I actually work for a living. Why don't you?" Well, we just feel this should actually help your soul a little bit. It's like, really? Jason's going outside. He's gonna kill somebody.
It's like, if I want to help my soul, I'll eat chicken soup. Give me money.
Give me money, brother. Look what Jason brought in, guys. He brought an oven mitt.
Well, we are getting to the end of the show.
Whoa,
and
what's going on? It looks like the show just went black on me here.
We need to do some plugs. What? Did the show go black?
It looks like it went black, but we're still broadcasting.
I see us going here. Anyway, yeah, we are at the 9 o'clock hour.
Okay, so you know what? We need
So
to
we
wrap
need to do
this
some
up.
plugs and
Shameless
do some
plugs,
stuff.
shameless plugs. Rob, do you have any shameless plugs?
No, I have none.
You should tell them to go check out our YouTube channel.
By Google.
I do have a shameless plug. Of course, to my favorite wrestling alliance here in the local area, please check out the MPX guys over in Bedford. They're doing shows. They're doing one next Saturday. Should be pretty awesome to
At
watch.
Metro
Those
Flex
guys
Gym.
work really hard. Why are you sniffing glue? Anyway,
What's up?
He actually is sniffing
also
glue.
please check out the Allegiance of Powers guys. They are some local guys here in the Dallas area who are doing some awesome superhero shorts. Well, they're doing 30-minute episodes.
They're
These aren't
wearing
shorts.
shorts. as
Also,
superheroes?
you need to watch for episode 3, which will include a certain host here.
Rob. Oh, look, he's got an UV glove. Isn't that cute?
This is one of my gauntlets, you jackass.
That's an UV glove. It's cute.
It is not,
It's Jason the X.
I am going to punch you in the head with this thing. Okay?
Bring it, Grandma.
I worked very hard. It's not complete. I'm actually doing a shirt with EL wire. Ooh. Yes, the EL wire's over there on that shelf over there.
Oh, I see it.
Oh,
So anyway,
okay.
I just want to show off my gauntlet that I made.
It's
going to be outlined. It's going to be a cool looking costume.
his UV glove of power.
So please check out episode 3 of Allegiance of Powers, which will star, not star. I'll be in it
As himself.
as Jason X.
With a flask
I
of
figure,
whiskey.
why can't we just like bleed it over? Like eventually discover my secret identity, which is a internet radio host,
Oh, God.
which
Dude,
would
you
be
know
just
what?
totally ironic.
That is very ironic. All right, so guys, check us out. SCNSlive.com.
Isn't it awesome to say that? SCNSlive.com.
That's all. That's a lot of words, guys. SCNSlive.com is a home of our little program, shows, videos, clips, even some blog postings here in the not too distant future, and coming soon. Whoa! What?
Ow.
God damn it!
Some jerk just sent me a message. Hey,
I'm sorry I was logged in to the Facebook.
Go away.
Just log that out.
go away, Rick. We're trying to do a show here.
No, that's actually our friend for the Alcon thing.
Oh, okay, Rick. We don't mind. We like you. That hurt my ears. But anyways, in all seriousness, guys, go check out scnslive.com for all the show notes, updates, episodes,
I need to update the website.
recipes.
By the way.
Recipes.
I need to update the website.
Coming soon, Rob is going to have a segment where he actually cooks, and he's going to give us recipes.
Chris, update the website. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to do that, what that chick does on YouTube, Drunk Kitchen. Well, I'm just going to start out drunk.
Why don't you do drugs?
That's pretty much your days.
I'm
anyway.
not just going to gradually drink and cook stuff. I'm just going to start that way. And, yeah.
That's
All right.
all
Well,
the
tell
plugs
your
I
mom,
got.
tell your friends
this
about it.
is,
Tell your
SCNS
mom,
Live.
tell your friends, tell your family, tell your parole officer.
Next week we are live here at the XK.
That's
and
right.
the week after, I do have another place for us to go. I'll let you know that later.
Is it involving roller skates? No, I'm just kidding.
No, but we do need to go back there.
That's right. We need to go do something.
Yeah.
We'll have actually something pretty cool pretty soon. So, guys, listen.
I'm going to edit that video, I promise.
Thank you for watching. Take care.
No, you won't.
Take care. Stay safe. Think before you drink, and keep on nerding. We'll see y'all next time. Adios.
Keep on nerding, guys.
Bye. Bye.